Throughout 2024, I have uploaded a total of 87 long-form videos, so I've decided to make a compilation of my favourite videos from each month of this year. This will be a long video, so make sure to leave this video on in the background and subscribe, as I want to see if I can hit 10,000 subscribers in the first week of January. Thanks for all the support this year, and let's move on to my first video. The first video I uploaded this year was a simple video with some ideas on how to enjoy Minecraft more and to create the best world possible. I've been playing in my Minecraft hardcore world for almost 2 years. However, I understand that people struggle to keep a Minecraft world for more than a couple of weeks. So today I'm going to show you some ways in which you can create the best Minecraft world possible and how you can stay motivated in the long term. The first thing I recommend is playing Minecraft by your own rules. If you die a ton in Minecraft, but keep inventory on. If you hate totems, don't use totems. I've survived over 1,500 days in my Minecraft hardcore without totems. What's stopping you? Maybe it's the fact that you don't like hardcore Minecraft. In that case, don't play it. Minecraft is a sandbox game after all. You should decide your rules. Hate playing vanilla Minecraft? Try modded. Once you play by your own set of rules, Minecraft becomes infinitely more fun. Now that you've got your own set of rules to play by, set yourself goals. For example, you could beat the Ender Dragon with a stupid item such as a netherite hoe, which is what I did. Thinking back to it, I don't know why I did that. It was pretty stupid. Maybe you don't want to rush into the late game of Minecraft. In that case, why don't you take it slower and do a building project? For example, I built this entire village in 1 week. But maybe building's not your style. Why not use your brand new Minecraft world to teach yourself some new skills on how to play the game? For example, you could set yourself up an elytra flying course, or you could learn how to do redstone. I should probably try that, I'm awful at it. Why not try and plant crop fields for all the crops in the game? That's what I did, and now I've got one of my favourite parts of the world to look at. Why not play Minecraft differently? For example, you don't have to use villagers to get enchantments. Now yes, mending is most easily obtained from villagers, but why not try and get it in different ways like fishing or end cities? Most of my tools are created with the help of enchantment tables more than villagers, but maybe you shouldn't use mending at all, which gives you a reason to retire your tools and create new ones in the future. But if you do set up a trading hall, why not try it with different types of villagers? For example, I use stonemasons and toolsmiths rather than the standard librarians. While some of Minecraft's terrain is beautiful, there may be parts of it that don't fit into your world. In which case, why don't you create your own? Which is what I'm doing right now. And hey, it may not look great, but that doesn't stop you from trying again in the future. Although it lacks detail, I'm quite happy with this. Next, why don't you try documenting what you do in your world? That's what I've been doing over the last 22 episodes of this series. But if making YouTube videos isn't for you, why not try documenting in different ways, such as writing it down in books or taking Minecraft screenshots. Also, create constant backups of your world, 1 for if it corrupts, and 2 so you can go back and look at what your builds looked like in the past. Next, take inspiration for things you see. For example, I was watching a YouTube video by Flip where he created an industrial district inside of his hardcore world, which gave me the inspiration to create my own one. So if you see any YouTube video that inspires you from YouTubers such as Grian, Mumbo Jumbo, or even Harrydallama, why not sort of copy what they are doing? However, do it in a different way so it's not an exact rip-off. Speaking of Harrydallama, did you know I'm Harrydallama? Did you know I'm on 5,000 subscribers? And did you know I want to see how many subscribers I can be on by the end of the year? So hit that subscribe button. But you don't have to just take inspiration from different YouTube videos you've seen. You could take examples from things you've seen in real life. For example, I recently went to Devon and saw this really cool tower. So why not try to create real life builds in Minecraft? And just remember, the builds you create do not have to be perfect. And you know what? This build sort of ties into my next point. In your world, try to tell a story. Now, it doesn't have to be a massive story full of wars and ancient civilizations. It could be something as simple as old towers, as if that's where a castle used to stand. Or a giant ancient stone tree in the middle of a custom forest. But once again, this one ties into my next point. Mark down milestones. For example, this tower here was dedicated to reaching 2,000 subscribers. This stone tree was for 3,000 subscribers. This copper tower was for 1 year inside my world. This llama was for 3 years of my YouTube channel. This iron golem was for 4,000 subscribers. And this axolotl here was for 5,000 subscribers and 1,500 days, which was only reached a couple of days ago. Similar to setting goals, I recommend setting challenges. For example, I had the goal of planting 1 tree for every brand new subscriber, which led to me creating a giant custom forest. And more recently, I would plant a beetroot for every brand new subscriber. Yeah, you guys are insane. Thanks for all the support. Oh, there's one missing there though. Do not let burnout make you quit your Minecraft world. Instead, if you're bored of working in your current area, why not fly somewhere different? I was bored of my area and now I've created a beetroot village. Or maybe just take a break from Minecraft for a couple of days. No one's forcing you to play every single day. One of the best ways to have an amazing and long-lasting Minecraft world is to connect all your builds up with paths. Paths help to create a connection to all of your Minecraft builds so they don't look out of place and stand alone. For example, I've got a coarse dirt path going all the way from the windmill up at the top here, and it goes all along here, over a bridge, across to this area, and then there's another bridge over here to take it to another village. Now, you don't have to be as insane as me to have placed over 31,000 blocks of coarse dirt, but you could use something simpler like dirt path, as these paths help so much to connect the rest of your world up. And this next point relates to paths. Stop using the elytra. Now, I'm not saying stop using it full stop, as that would be crazy. I rely on my elytra so much inside of my hardcore world. But I do think that there are other types of transport that you should be using, such as horses. Now, I know that everyone doesn't have the perfect horse inside of their Minecraft world, but what's stopping you from finding or breeding the perfect one? And hey, that's another idea you could try in your world. Try and get the perfect horse. But maybe you already have the perfect horse, in which case leave a comment down below giving name suggestions for this horse. Another challenge you could try to make your Minecraft world the best is completing every single advancement. Now, I know I'm missing a couple, but I've completed almost every single advancement inside of my hardcore world. And one, it turned into a good video, and two, it was an incredibly fun challenge to attempt. Another thing I would recommend is using signs to mark what you've built in your world. For example, this tower I built here, I put a sign down on the date that I've made it, the 27th of April. Is there anything significant about that day? No, but it's quite cool to look back at, as that's now almost a year old. Which is another reason why taking screenshots or making YouTube videos about your world is a great idea. Now, another great idea is adding small details across your world. Now, I have big builds all over the place, but some of my favourite parts of this world are still the smaller detailed areas, such as this broken down castle wall right here, or this mini forest full of castle ruins. You could try tying in Minecraft events to the story of your world. For example, during a lightning storm, lightning struck my barn, and maybe it's because I've been too lazy to fix it, but it also burnt down. So I think it's quite nice, and it tells a story that this barn was set on fire once, and isn't used anymore. Well, except from this one llama here. Also, I'm a massive fan of this area of the world, which once again ties into my next point. Not every area needs a massive build. Now yes, I'm a big fan of the giant village I have created, but I think adding some bits of nature into the world does really help. Next up, I'd also recommend trying to get all of the invaders off of your Minecraft worlds. Stupid pillagers. Now next, I'd recommend getting some friends in your world. And if you don't have any real friends, you could try just getting some pets in your world. It could be anything from a dog to a horse to even a warden. That would be quite cool. I'm still not going to try it though. Something else I'd recommend is not rushing, as you sort of lose the early game experience of Minecraft as soon as you get diamond or netherite armor. And when you have a big world, it can definitely be difficult to recreate the early game feel. Speaking of early game, keep old and cool items. For example, in my starter house, I have my first set of iron armor, my first jukebox, my first pair of shears, my first pair of flint and steel, my first shield, and in a hole, in a mountain, I have my first chest with all of my first items, including the first tools ever made inside of this world. Now, you definitely don't have to go as overboard as I have done, but even just keeping your first wooden pickaxe helps to give your world a nostalgic feel. Speaking of nostalgia, when I spawned into my Minecraft world, I found not one, but two villagers. One thing I'd recommend trying is updating old structures, as having a plains village right next to an industrial district wouldn't make too much sense. And don't worry, I will upgrade it at some point. Now next, do not keep all of your Minecraft farms in one place. Although having an industrial district inside of your world would be quite cool, having one place for all of your farms doesn't help to tell a story. Which is why I have my moss farm here, whilst I have a pumpkin and sugarcane farm over here. Unless you're trying to build mega structures, I wouldn't recommend actually having a farm for every single item. Now, one reason why I love my Minecraft world so much is because not having a farm for everything means I have to do certain tasks, like chopping down trees, or mining for certain resources, like andesite. I always need andesite. But of course, I would recommend having farms for essential items such as fireworks, iron, and food. I'd also recommend to add random builds into different areas to help tell a bigger story. For example, I just have this random village by a beach. But if you've watched this and are still bored of your world, maybe travel through the nether, set up a portal, and start a brand new area. On the same world though, as you can always return to your builds in the future. But I do hope one of these ideas has helped you to create the best world possible. Now don't mind me, as I need to go into the nether to start a brand new adventure. In February, I showcased 50 plus Minecraft build ideas. I've been playing Minecraft for years, and over that time, I've been developing my building skills. So today, I'm going to share over 50 different build ideas, tips, and tricks that I've come up with or that I've seen online. Which is why we are in my test world, full of different builds I've done. This is one of the first things I recommend doing, building custom crates using different types of trapdoors. For example, over here I've used spruce, bamboo, and jungle trapdoors to make plant pots for dirt, rooted dirt, and even farmland using the different crops available in the game. And you can even pile them up or combine them nearer to each other to look like you've had a big shipment of items. This would work especially well if you had a custom dock area, or even just a massive storage system. And these are some other designs using different types of honey. So we've got honey blocks, honeycomb, and we've also got shroomlight, which looks a bit like honey, but it can also provide some light into your Minecraft builds. Next up, here's a simple cart design using a couple of spruce slabs, signs, trapdoors, and a fence gate. There's also a little bench design here using 2 spruce trapdoors, 2 unlit campfires, and 2 spruce signs. I've also created a custom lamppost using some spruce trapdoors, a lantern, a hopper, 2 spruce fences, a stone brick wall, and a block of cobblestone. And once again, I think this would work really well around a dock area or in a village. Something else which would work really well in a dock area or a storage system is a wine barrel. And next to it, you could even add some crates like I've mentioned earlier, but using some different alive coral. All you need to do is place a block of water beneath it and it will never dry out. And this is the design of a wine barrel. You just need some spruce blocks. And although it's empty inside, it does look like it could store something. And so could this barrel shelf. And on top of barrels, you could make sure to add some tripwire hooks, so it looks like there's a hook or a handle on these barrels. Instead of using flowers for all your plants inside of your world, you could use some waterlogged mangrove roots and put some different corals on the top. And the waterlogged mangrove roots will allow these to never die. And honestly, these corals look a bit like flowers themselves. You could also design this custom well/fountain area using some different types of mossy and regular stone bricks, placing some candles and a couple of flower pots. And also, although there's no full blocks, it's all just stairs, this is waterlogged and it will work as an infinite water source. Another cool trick you could use is using daylight detectors as egg boxes, as they sort of look like there's eggs on top. Here's a cool little dog crate design using some bamboo trapdoors, a bamboo plank, a block of scaffolding, and then next to it add some moss carpet with a decorated pot which looks a bit like a dog bowl. And here's the dog looking all happy in it. I don't know why his nose is poking out though. Next up, there's this well design which I think I found from Whip originally, but I add it all over my Minecraft world. You can mix it up by using some stone bricks or even some deep slate and adding some wooden fences and a wooden roof on top. And this also works as an infinite water source. Here's a cool way of making a custom bookshelf using actual bookshelves, chiseled bookshelves, and the side texture of a loom, so it looks like an empty bookshelf. And I know chiseled bookshelves do the same thing, but it just helps to add further variation. Speaking of variation, I've got a load of different cart designs, from ones with a composter, a spruce fence, and a grindstone, to one with a trapdoor on top, to a cauldron with water inside it with its own custom wheels, and then we've also got them without the grindstone. You could also create some custom log piles. For example, I've got a spruce one here, using a retextured soul campfire as a spruce log, or you could do the default oak log piles. I've also created another lamppost design using a chiseled stone brick with 4 buttons, a stone brick wall, spruce fence, stone brick wall, spruce stair, trapdoor, spruce slab, trapdoor, fence, and a lantern hanging off of it, which would also work really well in a village. A cool trick you can use with your decorated pots is placing one down and you can place a flower pot on top and adding a flower, as normally it will just fill with items. If you're creating more of a city or industrial building area, you could use dried kelp blocks and some dead coral fans, as it looks like bin bags. Maybe you thought that was a rubbish idea. In that case, why not create some more custom crates using the different raw blocks? Now this could just be from your mining trip, or for example, blocks like the raw copper block almost look like it's a barrel of fish. Another thing you could use with decorated pots is adding a flower pot with a dead bush and then adding a leaf on top to make a custom little tree. Next, I've got a cool table design using some scaffolding and some bamboo trapdoors as chairs, having a simple spruce stair and slab design. And you can create the effect of there's bread on the table by using a pressure plate, an item frame, and placing a piece of bread or steak inside. And here's a cool design for a computer. You just need a pressure plate. I would recommend using a smooth stone block, a button on the side, a painting, I've got my own custom painting, and then you can even add an apple on the back. And I use invisible item frames for this design. Next, you could do a very simple water trough design. This could work really well in different animal pens, such as for your cows. Here's another cool bookshelf design, but with some more variation, because these here are paintings. You see, I play Minecraft with a load of mods and texture packs, and one of the texture packs adds a ton of different variations to paintings. which I love using. For example, I believe these are from Whip's texture pack. You can have different shelf designs, or even a coat hanger. And then I recently added in some bookshelf textures to add extra variation to my bookshelf designs. Another one of my favourite paintings is a giant map. An additional part to my texture pack is the fact that I now use custom fences from Vanilla Tweaks, which I think look much better as tree trunk designs. If you want a couple more bookshelf designs, these are some good ideas. Adding some bookshelves behind some barrels and some lanterns, and then using invisible items again, you could add some books or books and quills onto the floor. Also, to customize your oak floors, you could add some stripped oak logs and some beehives. Something even better about beehives is they are rotational. Or you could use this design here using a skeleton skull and some chiseled bookshelves behind. And you could also add this effect by adding in some custom drawers. And once again, I am using invisible item frames. As in a majority of my Minecraft worlds, I have an invisible item frame data pack to allow me to add extra detail and customization into my world. Here's a cool sort of wasteland idea. You could mix in some stone and andesite with some dead coral and add these as if they are decayed plants. And with fences, you could even add some torches. And I think this would work really well in a jungly area. You could add a berry bush plant pot area, and I think this looks really cool, and this could definitely be added inside of a village. Just make sure your villagers do not walk inside of it. You could add some cool paper lanterns into your world using some frog lights and banners, or some cool water tap designs using some fences, a stained glass block going into a decorated pot, as it pretty much fits perfectly. Here are some cool mini custom tree or bush designs using some different blocks, such as the mangrove ones with mangrove leaves and mangrove roots, or mangrove roots and spruce leaves. And if you have a dock area, you could create a shipment of anvils. Instead of just placing bee nests randomly in your world, you could add them on top of oak fences, and even mix in some composters, as they are very similar textures. If you're creating a classroom, a good idea would be to add a custom whiteboard in. For example here, I'm using plain white maps with glow item frames behind on a green terracotta background. And now it looks like I could be teaching something, although I have no idea what I could teach. Maybe some more build ideas, such as mixing in azalea bushes with moss blocks to create a taller tree. Maybe you don't want to use moss blocks, you could also use azalea leaves or flowering azalea leaves. And here's a cool path design using some stone, andesite, stone buttons and stone pressure plates. But what about a custom pond area with custom lily pads using warp trapdoors and some different coral fans? If you want some custom pumpkin designs, you could even add on some green candles or some sea pickles. And over here, there is another cool water pump design using a lever instead of a fence this time. Now, one of my personal favorites would be a custom desert area, mixing in some upside down sandstone stairs as variation to the sand as it looks more cobbly. And you could also mix in some pink candles on top of your cactus to add little flowers. Maybe one day we'll get flowers on cactus. Here's another really cool terraforming trick you could use, mixing in some grass, some moss blocks and some jungle leaves, whilst also adding some dark oak saplings, dandelions and spruce fences, and this could definitely be used in an overgrown area, as not every part of your Minecraft world needs to be full of builds. However, here's some more Minecraft build ideas. You could create custom presents using different blocks like this and adding coral fans on top. Maybe not dried kelp though, as I did explain it as a rubbish bag earlier, and I don't think anyone would want to receive that for their birthday or for Christmas. Next, I've got a ton of different decoration designs you could add around basically anywhere in your world. You could add piles of composters, note blocks, crafting tables, decorated pots, beehives, chiseled bookshelves, barrels, chests, or even smithing tables. Here's some cool underwater mine designs using some chiseled deep slate and some copper lightning rods, or you could even use it with copper blocks. And you could even add a chain beneath so it's tied to the bottom of the ocean. Here's a cool little blocky slime design with a frog on top. And here's a cool entrance design using some spruce and some oak leaves. You could pile up decorated pots to use it as piping, or as just a basic wall design. And I recently found this from a Zoomer's Hermitcraft videos. Here's another cool design for beehives, adding an oak fence beneath it. And here are a ton of items you could add onto your shelves. Candles, book and quills, turtle eggs, sea pickles, campfires, book and quills again, decorated pot, blocks of amethyst, skeleton skulls and flower pots. Here's another cool table design using different seating this time with campfires and signs. And if you use invisible item frames, you could add a pickaxe on top of a smithing table, or a map on top of your cartography table. Here's a cool light design using redstone torches and redstone repeaters. And here's a cool farm design with potatoes. Using campfires, you could create a custom train track design. And using target blocks, you can create an archery arena. And here are some cool interiors I've done. Here it looks more like a medieval sort of prison or castle area. This one's more of a sewer. And this is a library. A really cool effect you could add into your world is using candles on top of spore blossoms to create floating flowers. And for more floating, you could also add some floating candles above your enchantment table. Another cool design I found off of Whip is using hanging signs as a form of decoration, and honestly, these look really cool. Another thing that looks really cool is adding oak fences or any type of fence up along a wall, as it looks like a giant ladder. And over here are all of my custom mushrooms. You could add them with end rods and mushroom blocks, or create them a bit bigger using actual mushroom stems, or just using birch fences. And this makes me really want to create a custom forest area again in my Minecraft hardcore world, which you can check out the newest video for on my channel now. Here are a couple more present designs, and here are some ideas of things you could put on top of scaffolding as mini tables, such as brewing stands, flower pots, or lanterns. You may have noticed around here there are a ton of mini blocks. As something I use in most of my Minecraft worlds is a Wandering Trader data pack from Vanilla Tweaks, which adds mini blocks into the game. And these really help with decoration. However, they don't stack on top of each other properly, so you can't really create custom trees. But you could also use commands to access them if that's what you like to do in your Minecraft world. And here I've got some cool custom barrels, and here I've even got my own player head. You know, in case I ever wanted to create a human llama. I don't know why I would. But yeah, there's a lot of mini blocks you could use. You could use crafting tables, coal ore, mini pumpkins, TNT, spruce logs, oak logs, warp blocks, beehives, honeycomb, clay, raw iron, raw copper, sand, melons, and a sniffer. Why is a sniffer here? But here's a cool market stand design I've used all throughout my hardcore world. One of the best parts of this is you can variate the wool out and change the different banner designs so they're different coloured, which could even represent what you sell from it. For example, you may sell fish from a blue one, or plants from a green one. Another cool trick with TNT you could use is adding red candles as little sticks of dynamite. And here's a cool lamp design using scaffolding, a dragon egg, and a chiseled quartz block. But I guess you could only have one in your world. At least that gives a use to the dragon egg. Here's a cool nuclear waste design using lime stained glass and lime carpet at the bottom with light behind it. And it creates a very eerie effect at night. If you're feeling a little bit cruel, why not create a custom cage hanging from maybe a tree or a building? And who's inside? A villager called a non-subscriber. So yeah, I wouldn't risk that. Hit that subscribe button, and also make sure to like and hit the notification bell. Another really cool thing I like to add in my Minecraft hardcore world is custom statues representing different things. For example, I may have survived a certain amount of time, or reached a new YouTube milestone, which you could help me with if you subscribe. But yeah, those are just some of the different build ideas I have to give you. And to be honest, I haven't counted them, but I'm pretty sure that's over 50. So if you found any useful or enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe and hit the like button. Okay, I'll stop asking now. Goodbye. But one more thing, comment down below what your favourite build idea was. In March, Minecraft updated its wolf armor, so I decided that it would be worth testing it out. 2 months ago, I created a video testing out Minecraft 1.21's wolf armor. And since then, it has been improved a lot. So today, I'm once again testing out Minecraft 1.21's wolf armor. But before we do that, it's time to introduce Harry the Scientist. Wait, I'm still a llama. Harrydallama Scientist, Science-Dallama, Harry Science Llama, Scientist Harrydallama. Well, you know what? Today I've got my scientist uniform on as it's time to do some testing. And here we are in Minecraft Snapshot 24W09A. And we've also got the brand new mobs introduced in 1.21. We've got the Breeze and the Bogged, as well as the wolf with its brand new wolf armor, which can now actually be dyed, which honestly just makes the wolf armor way better than before. And it's not just the standard 16 colors you can dye, you can actually mix and match all the different dyes in the game to create a random color, which is pretty similar to leather armor. And the coolest thing about this armor is the fact that the wolf can't take any damage when it's wearing it. Also, the armor now has visible durability on it, and you can also shear it off to pick it up, and you can see here it's got 4 durability left. But how do you repair it? Well, to repair it, it needs to be on the dog, and then you get some armadillo scoots and just click on it. There we go, and it's fully repaired. And in total, this wolf armor does 11 plus armor points. For context, a netherite chestplate only has 8 additional armor points. Collecting scoots from the armadillos has remained the same way. You just need to find one in your Minecraft world, so spawn in savannas and badlands, and grab a brush and click on them. I still do find it a bit weird that you can infinitely click on them though, although a brush does have durability in survival mode. This is still very strange though. Yep, he's still going. And does the armadillo drop any when it dies? No, it doesn't. But we're not experimenting on armadillos today, we're experimenting on wolves. That sounds really cruel actually. We're going to be putting 2 wolves to the test to see how good wolf armor truly is. One's with armor and one's without armor. However, there's an experiment from last video which I am unable to complete this time. The sword test. That's because in this snapshot there is a bug which changes all of the sword's attack damage and attack speed to be the exact same. So using a diamond sword would be no different from using a wooden sword, or a wooden shovel for that matter. So you may think these wolves are able to survive a sword test. Wrong, as I still want to test how good wolf armor is at surviving hits from a sword. So I've got my sharpness 5 netherite sword here, which only does 7 attack damage for some reason. And we're going to be attacking the wolves. This is always so cruel. So the wolf with no armor, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And for the wolf with armor, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So 8 additional hits. Wolves are also much better now as they have been boosted in health in the newer versions of Minecraft. As according to the wiki, they now have 20 hearts of health, which is double the players, which actually makes these guys so much better. It's now time for experiment number 2, the lava test. To truly test how good wolf armor is, I need to drop both wolves into the lava at the same time to see how much longer the wolf with armor actually survives. As let's be real, the wolf with no armor doesn't stand a chance. So all I need to do is run over this trapdoor and watch them both burn. It seems very cruel. So the first one's already dead and the second one's not even lost its armor. Okay, it now has. And the one with armor survived a surprisingly longer amount of time. That experiment definitely felt a bit cruel. On to the next one. But before we move on, it's time for the daily reminder to subscribe. And if you subscribe to the channel right now, I will be breaking 5 blocks inside of my Minecraft hardcore world. So if you really want to see me suffer, make sure to subscribe. Anyway, I'm not going to suffer right now, as it's time to make these guys suffer some more. So for this one, I am going to have to drop the wolves into water. I do feel a little bit bad, but it's all in the name of science. So all we need to do is just... Oh, whoops. Oh well, I need a new dog now. Okay, let's spawn another one in quickly. There we go. And all I need to do is break both glass blocks and quickly block their heads up, which is always a struggle to do. I remember struggling last time. There. And now we just need to watch them drown. Yeah, this is really cruel. Does the armor help at all? Oh, this is so sad. I feel a little bit bad. But they both die at the same time, so the wolf armor does not protect the wolves from drowning. So that means, so far, wolves can survive with armor from getting attacked by a player, or with a sword, and from dropping into lava, but they can't survive being drowned in water. So just don't take your wolves near water and they'll survive, hopefully. But will they survive this next one, as it's time for the suffocation test. This is also one which is just as cruel, and I imagine a similar result to the water tank. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we're just going to drop 5 blocks of concrete powder on top of the wolves, like this. And you can hear them. Can we go into spectator mode? We can. So we get a little bit of a better look. This is still very cruel. But as you can tell by the wolf with armor's tail, the armor doesn't actually protect it. So it should die at the same time. There we go. Which means once again, wolf armor does not protect the wolves from suffocation. On to the next experiment. And this experiment is totally not cruel, because we're doing the TNT test. So we're going to place it 1 block away from this wolf and ignite it and see if it dies. And I can imagine it probably will. Yep, there we go. Also, I've just learned wolves drop XP. I swear that hasn't been a thing since. Anyway, onto the wolf with armor. 1 block away. Does he survive? He does. And grabbing a pair of shears, we can share it and see how much durability the armor has left. 14. So 1 block of TNT takes away 50 durability on the armor. For this next bit, I swear it's only for science. What happens if we get 9 bits of TNT? As if a wolf falls into a desert temple. This isn't an excuse to blow up a wolf, I swear. Oh my god, he does survive. His armor breaks, but he's still got quite a lot of health left. Now finally, what about 27 blocks of TNT? This might be the cruelest one. And he lives again. But I expect if you do it higher up in the world, the full damage will kill it. He's actually got more health than the last one did. He wasn't needed for the next experiment. So as proven, wolves with armor do survive from TNT. So I would definitely recommend putting wolf armor onto your wolves if you plan to go to desert temples. Or plan on trapping someone's base with a load of TNT and you have a wolf for some reason. Don't know why you'd bring one with you though. Anyway, on to the next test, which is once again an explosion test. But this time with our good friend the creeper. So from 1 block away, does the regular wolf die? No, he doesn't, he survives. And obviously, I'm pretty sure that will be the same for this guy. There we go, and he doesn't even take damage because he's got the armor on. Honestly, the one wolf surviving one creeper surprised me, so I'm going to spawn another one in and see what happens if I explode 2 creepers at once. Oh, it just kills the other creeper. That didn't work. My sword did though. But there's one more explosion test I can do. A charged creeper. Does it kill the wolf? Okay, yeah, it does. But what about a wolf with armor? Oh, his armor breaks, but he does obviously survive. But before we dive into the final test, what are your thoughts on the wolf armor? Let me know in the comments down below. Do you think it is much better now? Do you like it before? Do you think it's too overpowered now? Personally, I really like it now. I think it's super overpowered, but I think that's a good thing, as it means that I might start having wolves following me around in my world again, as it's been a while since that's happened. Also, one other update I forgot to mention about wolves is the fact that their collars are now a little bit bigger, as you can tell with all of the different coloured ones here. And honestly, these collars are so much nicer now, and all of these guys seem to enjoy it as well. However, these wolves here will not enjoy the final test, as it's 5 wolves versus a warden. So we're going to stand all of these guys up and spawn the warden, punch it, and see how long they survive. Okay, not very long. One more left. Yeah, not very long at all. And I think I already know the answer for this second experiment. So let's stand up all the armoured ones, spawn a warden and punch it. And they're definitely not dying as quickly. But the problem is they are still dying. But maybe if you have an army of like 100 armoured wolves, they could be able to kill the warden. That'd be worth experimenting at some point. But not today. But there we go. Overall, wolf armor is now so much better than before. But let me know down below what you think about it, and also subscribe so I have to break even more dirt. In April, I returned to my Minecraft hardcore world in order to create one of my favourite builds within my world. I recently started a challenge in which I had to mine 5 blocks of dirt in my Minecraft world for every brand new subscriber that I get. And now I have to mine over 10,000 blocks of dirt. But before I can do that, I need a place to store all of my dirt, meaning it's time to build a giant dirt factory. However, I'm currently stuck over 7,000 blocks away from my house as I attempted to restart my world, but recently I've felt extremely burnt out of this world. So it's time to say goodbye to this place and head home. I don't have my elytra, as when I left my main base, I left my elytra as well as almost all of my items in an ender chest. So now I need to head to the nether in order to get onto the nether roof to get home. And I'm glad I have some spare obsidian. Do I have anything else which is very useful in here? I'll take the diamond and the emeralds, but honestly that's about it. Alright, I can't forget about all of this gravel, and I've got quite a lot of dirt which would be quite nice to take home. However, I can't fit most of it into my inventory for now. And let's have one more sleep here, and we're now on day 1610, and it's time to head home. Oh, I forgot about him. You know what, we'll take our dog home with us if we can, and I may have also forgotten, we also have an axolotl, which I'll also take home. Although it's quite sad to be leaving this area, don't worry, as I have plans to come back here in the future. Maybe for 1.21, as there's a ton of brand new terrain to explore. But anyway, here's a nether portal, so let's head through, hopefully not dying, and see where it takes us, in just a random nether ravine. I've just realised I need to head onto the nether roof, and for that, I need an ender pearl. I just really hope I have one over here, and of course I don't. Now I need to wait until night again to try and kill an enderman. Yeah, I should have thought that through a bit more. As I wait, don't forget to subscribe, as for this video, every subscriber that I get, I will mine 10 blocks of dirt. Oh well, at least it's nighttime now and we can kill an end. It's raining. Are you kidding me? So I decided it was probably worth exploring the nether to see if I could find an enderman. You know what, I've had a good idea. I can just mine all of this nether gold, craft some gold ingots, and find a piglin to trade with. Surely this won't go wrong. You know what? I'm surprised it actually worked. Let's head back to the portal now to try and get onto the nether roof. Whichever way it was. And I obviously can't forget about my dog. But it's time to say goodbye to my sort of new restart base, as it's time to head home. And at this point I was very excited to finally get back to my base. Alright, we just need to hover around here, throw the ender pearl, and we're up on the nether roof. I'll take down those coordinates just in case. But now I need to find the way home. And I'm immediately walking in the wrong direction. Okay, it should be this way to get home. And it looks like there's a nether portal over there. And I hope that's the one I originally went through. So it should have all of my items. As honestly, I really hate just having my iron sword and my diamond tools at the minute. I miss my netherite stuff. And it is, I found my ender chest at last. Come on, let's open it up. And that should be the shulker box. with all of my stuff inside. There we go. So it's time to get rid of all of the old stuff, so I can replace it with all of my better loot. And finally, with my elytra back, I can fly home. Wait, I need my dog. And I can't see him anywhere, so he must have gone through this portal. Why are Minecraft wolves so annoying? Okay, there he is. Can he go back through the portal instantly? That would make it a lot easier. Come on, straight through. Why are you being so annoying? Do we need to break it and replace it? There. No, why aren't you going through? Oh, Minecraft wolves are so annoying to deal with. At least I have my elytra back now, as I've really missed it. Okay, at least he's gone through now. Which means it's finally time to go home. I have also just realised this wolf doesn't have a name yet, so I'm going to call him Ralph. Named after my wolf in my survival series, which you should definitely check out if you haven't already. Am I flying the right way? I am. And here we are, back at all of my portals. Which one's the one to my actual base? I think it's this one. It's been a while, alright? But here we are. Come on, Ralph. We're going home. Well, my home. You haven't really been here before. You know what? You can stay here for now, as I want to have a look at my hardcore world again. And I am finally back inside of my Minecraft hardcore world. I've missed this place so much. But that's the first objective now complete, as we've got a ton to complete before we can build this dirt factory. First of all, I'm storing all of these tools away, as I really don't have any use for them anymore. I should also probably restock my firework box, as I'm seriously running low on them. And I can actually say hello to all of my villagers again. I bet they've missed me so much. Right? You guys have missed me so much, right? What do you mean you're happy I left? What do you mean you want me to go again? Oh, that's a bit rude. You know what? I'm very interested to see how much iron I've made from my iron farm since I've gone. As this is in the spawn chunks, meaning iron golems should always have spawned. Oh yeah, I've made quite a lot of iron. Yeah, I'm not going to complain about that. Honestly, it's so weird to be finally back inside of my Minecraft hardcore world. I've missed this place so much. But it's time to get on with work straight away. I mean, after I've slept. As for my factory, I'm going to need a ton of brick. And I'm lucky that my trading hall is full of stonemasons, which will all sell me brick. I hope I have a load of emeralds in here. A couple of stacks. I might need to trade some iron as well. A few days have now passed and I've managed to get an entire shulker box filled with brick. But trading with all of these villagers has made me realise how small my trading hall actually is. So I want to expand it and double the size of it by adding in some more villagers. This is going to be fun to do. I'm just lucky I have one of Minecraft's most useful items, the minecart with furnace. And I'm glad I have a villager breeder. How many villagers do I even... Oh my god, I've got so many villagers. Yeah, this shouldn't take too long, hopefully. Perfect, we've already got our first one. So we can just use this minecart. And it should boost him all the way. Oh no, he's stuck already. There we go. And this is villager number 1 in place. This is villager number 4, villager number 8, villager number 10, villager 15, and finally villager 16. Although I've just expanded my trading hall, I don't need villagers right now. I need granite, and I need a lot of it. But before I start doing that, I do actually want to turn 4 of these villagers into fletchers, so I do have some stick trades. According to the schematic of this factory, I need 670 blocks of granite. So it's time to go mining. And to be honest, it's probably easier to find a cave than it is to just use a beacon. Maybe not, this is very slow. Oh well. Hey, you know what? Maybe TNT will work a bit better. So just place a bit and try not to blow myself up. Yeah, no, that didn't really work very well. Let's try it again. Surely this is better. Surely. We're getting about 50 blocks at a time. I don't think this is much better. Come on. Yeah, this isn't a great method. Whose idea was this? I'll just get back to mining. And whilst I'm mining all of this granite out, let me know in the comments what type of videos you'd like to see me do in this hardcore world. And now that should hopefully be all the granite I need. Although the materials for the walls of the factory are now collected, I don't know if I have enough for the roof, as I'm going to be using a lot of copper. But not just regular copper, as I need waxed copper, which is why I'm glad I'm in my bee farming area. Okay, I've got a bit of honeycomb. How much oxidized copper do I have though? And the answer is 41 regular blocks of oxidized copper. Hey, at least I have loads of regular copper. But it's not just the oxidized copper I need, as I need all types of copper. Hey, at least my industrial area is a great place to oxidize copper. I'm going to need 265 waxed oxidized cut copper slabs. Which means I'm going to grab some of my oxidized copper. I'll grab most of it. wax it, and then I need to find a stone cutter. And luckily, I have a trading hall. And I guess just turn all of this into slabs. That's 1 stack. 2. 3. 4. And I think that's all of the slabs I need. Waiting for all of this copper to oxidize makes me realize how much I want the trial chambers to be added to the game immediately, as they have so much copper. Maybe when the update releases I'll have to destroy an entire trial chamber. Actually, whilst I'm waiting I can collect the other forms of copper that I need. But I should also replace it with actual blocks of copper. There we go. Honestly, copper plates like this does actually oxidize very quickly. You know what? I'm bored of waiting for all of this copper, so I want to collect the next resource I need, which I'm pretty sure is prismarine. Wow, barely any of this copper's oxidized yet. I mean, I was waiting for about 30 seconds, so that probably explains it. Hold on, I need a shulker box. I also need the next material, prismarine, which means I need to find an ocean monument after I sleep. Sleep's important, but not as important as subscribing, as I want to see how many subscribers I can be on by the end of the year. Flying past my coastal town, which means there should be an ocean monument somewhere over here, I think. Hey, it's been a long time since I've checked, alright? Maybe there's one? Maybe if I keep going this way, I'll finally find one. Hopefully. Maybe there's not one. Oh wait, there's one. Who doubted me? Maybe there's not one. But now I need to jump inside and try and mine up some prismarine bricks. And just avoiding all of these guardians if possible. Please. Just swim this way. And I guess just start mining up the walls. I don't know the best way to do this. I hope this will be enough. Anyway, time to head home. Back to base, and it's now time to watch all of this copper oxidize. Hold on, there's a bit over there which I want. There we go. At some point soon I do need to expand all of this coarse dirt down to here where the factory is going to be. But that sounds really long and really boring, so I don't want to do that right now. One thing I have realised is the amount of other blocks I'm going to need. And I'm going to need a lot of deep slate. I really hope I have some. I'm pretty sure there's a shulker box somewhere out here with my dark stones in it. Here, deep slate box. How much deep slate is in it? Oh. Hopefully I've got some deep slate left in my base. You know, from all the strip mining I did almost 2 years ago. Please? 3 stacks. Any more? No. Am I all out of deep slate? Oh no, there's some more. But luckily I won't need all of it. Whilst I'm back in my starter base, there are a couple of things I still need, like wheat, and I'm glad I've got a ton of hay bales, as I'm going to need to create a ton of packed mud, and mud bricks. What's that, Otto? What other blocks do I need? Loads of spruce trap doors. When don't I need spruce trap doors? And how much spruce wood do I have in my ender chest? 3 logs. I'm going to have to chop down some spruce trees now. Yay, I love mining spruce wood. I just want to build my factory. Do I need any mossy cobblestone? Who knows, I'm still going to mine some up. Apparently for this build I'll need some acacia slabs and some smooth redstone slabs. I say apparently as if I didn't build this. And just to confirm, yes, this is my own design. Please tell me I have some acacia wood. And of course I don't. And don't worry, I already know the answer to the red sandstone. I definitely don't have any. So it's time to go on an adventure. Although I know exactly where I'm going. Which is to the nether. Trust me, it's quicker. Wait, which way do I go again? Oh, hi Ralph. I think it's this way. No, wait, no it's not, it's this way. No, maybe it's this way. I genuinely have no idea. I think it's that portal. Alright, well if I die, it was nice having this world. Please be the mesa. Oh yeah, there we go. Why is there a Halloween zombie over there? Strange mobs aside, I needed some red sand. And now I need to find a savanna. As for one back in my base, there's no trees left. I swear it's for a future project, I don't hate nature that much. Anyway, found a savanna, it's time to start deforesting. Whilst I'm here, I'll grab a few saplings as well so I don't need to travel back here. Even though I know exactly where that nether portal is. But with this red sand I just gathered, I need to turn it all into sandstone. I forgot this craft was so bad. And I need to smelt it all in the furnace. And whilst I'm waiting, I'll repair up my elytra. And looking down the list, I should have most of the materials now. I have no rooted dirt. Please say I have some in my ender chest. Of course I don't. Wait, I do have a shulker box of rooted dirt. Where is it though? It's definitely one of these, right? Right, there we go. We've got loads of rooted dirt. I didn't even need that much. I've done a little bit of work off camera. And now in all of these shulker boxes, I have all of the materials needed for this factory. However, before I actually build it, I want to extend the course dirt out a little bit. And this factory is massive, as it goes all the way from there down to these dirt path blocks here. I don't think I have enough coarse dirt, which is one of the reasons why I'm going to be mining a ton of dirt in the next video. But I'm going to grab the majority of my coarse dirt and start digging it out, which means that Mr. Halloween Skeleton has to go. Enjoy it down there. I literally fell down 2 seconds later. That was awkward. Fly back up though. You know what, instead of using my silk touch shovel to mine all of this grass, I should probably just get a different shovel so I can get dirt to recraft some coarse dirt. I hope I have one in my ender chest. Oh, I actually do. Snow go brrr. Yeah, this is already a lot better. But the problem is I do have to jump down here to actually pick up all of the dirt. Luckily there's only one skeleton down here, so I don't think he's going to do much damage. If he can even hit me. Okay, he did just hit me. I've now used all of my coarse dirt up. Should we just build the factory instead? Yeah, that's probably a lot easier, so I'm going to grab my 4 shulker boxes to actually build this thing. Wow, what a cool looking factory. Wait, where's the roof? Well, I can explain. I basically just didn't build the roof yet. I'm going to do that in a minute. But first, I want to add on a ton of other details. There we go, I've added on a few details like these pipes on the side, this cool ladder, and 27 anvils. Yeah, that was pretty expensive. Just like this copper roof is going to be very expensive. Wow, such a cool transition, Harry. Let's build a roof. I'm building the roof right now, and it's honestly one of my favourite roofs I've ever designed. And there we go, the roof of the factory is now also done. I really like this. Wait, why are there holes there? Yes, alright, I forgot a few things. I'll add them now. Like this cool satellite dish sort of tower thing. Like one of the many chimneys. Well, actually 3 of them. And some more chimneys. And this cool banner hanging area. Yeah, I don't really know what this is supposed to be, but I thought it looked pretty cool. And does that mean this massive factory is finally done? Of course not, there's something I'm still missing. Something to help represent that this is a dirt factory. I'll be back in a second. I've now got all of the resources needed, except for 2 items. The first one's pretty simple, as it's dark oak. And of course I need 4 more. Luckily in the shulker box I have a spare log. So there we go, I've got all of my dark oak wood. But what's the final resource I need? 11 diamond blocks. I actually have no idea how many diamonds I have in this world. Let's check my valuables box. I have 8 diamonds, but a stack of deep slate ore. So you know what, we'll mine half a stack and see how many diamonds we can get. So from 32 diamonds, we get a stack and 11, which will make 8 blocks. But I think I had some more, right? Yeah, there we go, we have enough. Now, is it a good idea to spend 11 diamond blocks on a dirt factory? Probably not. But hey, I think it's going to look pretty good. And there we go, a giant diamond shovel. And I'm very happy with this factory now. And now it's time to do the interior. Nah. If you enjoyed or if you like this factory, make sure to subscribe. I've just realised I've edited none of this video yet. Oh, it's going to take so long. In May, I decided to play Bedrock Edition for the first time in years. I used to play Minecraft Bedrock Edition all of the time. However, for the past few years, I've barely touched it as I now focus solely on Java Edition. But that's made me think, is Bedrock Edition any good? Well, I want to find out. Which is why I'm going to be playing Minecraft Bedrock Edition for the first time in years to answer that question. But first I want to change my skin, as right now I'm a zombie with a cake on its head. To be fair, that is one really cool thing about Bedrock Edition, the amount of really cool skins you can have. For example, you can have access to a load of old skin packs, and these ones look like they're from Console Edition. And I can even be the Wither. Yeah, I'm the Wither as a Minecraft skin. My hands disappeared. But I'm the Wither. Yeah, this is already pretty strange. What other skins can I be? Well, I can be a Harrydallama, which, fun fact, this was one of my original Bedrock skins. I do look quite cool, to be fair. And I even have a tail. But for now, I think I'm just going to use a character created skin. As something that's really cool about Bedrock Edition is you can design a skin to however you want. However, as you get to the outfits, it is filled with microtransactions, which you're probably not a massive fan of. For example, I'm not going to be paying £1.69 for this ugly villager head. And the marketplace also exists. And honestly, a lot of this is just filled with random rubbish. But for today's video, I want to complete a few objectives. I want to start a survival world, survive the first night, look at the differences between Bedrock and Java Edition, and at the end of the video, I'm going to be taking on some Minecraft PvP in Bedrock Edition. But let's start by creating a brand new world. And this is a completely different menu to what I remember. We'll go on hard mode. for a bit of a challenge. Put a starting map on and coordinates. These are some really cool things about Bedrock Edition. And let's create the world. That was a really cool sound. Another cool thing about Bedrock Edition are the helpful tips at the beginning. I wish Java had these. Alright, here we are in a world. Looks like we've got the ocean. The starter map is honestly such a cool addition. What type of world do we have? We've got the ocean here. Got a forest and a birch forest. Well, I guess we just start this like we would start any other world by punching down a tree with vines on it. Honestly, lots of these things I would like to see in Java, like the vines on the trees does look really cool. Oh well, we can craft ourselves some planks, crafting table, a couple of sticks, and kill this sheep. And of course we have the old PvP on here. And that means axes aren't as good as swords, which I'm definitely not used to. Alright, try to kill some more sheep, kill this guy. And was there a pig somewhere? Maybe not. Oh well, let's continue exploring over in this direction, I guess. Let's see what we can find. Hopefully a village, that would be nice. Looks like a savanna biome. To be honest, the performance of Bedrock is quite a lot better than Java's performance. Oh, we got a village already. Perfect. Yeah, the game doesn't seem to be lagging too much with this amount of render distance, which is nice. To be honest, as I move around, the movements just doesn't look very good. Oh, we got llamas in the savannah. If only they could spawn in the savannah in my newest video where I found Minecraft's rarest llama. So if that sounds interesting, make sure to check it out. Anyway, I want to check out this savannah village. Oh, a cow. Kill the cow quickly. Yeah, they don't run away as fast on Bedrock, I guess. Oh, hay bales. They're going to be good, as we're already really hungry. As for some reason, hunger gets lost a lot quicker on Bedrock Edition. There we go. Got myself some stone tools and some more food. Let's try and swim up here. Why is this so slow? Alright, it looks like we're at the top of the hill now. What can we see? Big ocean. Forest. More ocean. Doesn't look like there's a bed in here, but there is a smoker, so I will be taking that. Sorry, butcher. And we'll take out his pigs as well. To be fair, I'm not even going to use a bed, as I want to actually survive the first night. I don't want to have to sleep. Oh, got a chest. Wow, what great loot. One thing of raw mutton. Oh, blast furnace. That's going to be good. Oh, fallen in water. Why can't I get out? There we go. What can we see around here? I have no idea. Alright. What's in this house? Another chest? Some emeralds there'll be good. Seeds and saplings I won't need. I'll take the bed just in case, but I don't plan on sleeping. So already, I'm noticing a few differences. For example, we always have coordinates up in the top left, which honestly is just so useful. And it doesn't fill your screen with random useless information, as I just want to see my coordinates most of the time if I'm looking at the F3 menu. We also get a starting map. That's very useful, as on Java, maps are really annoying to get, as you have to actually go mining, get redstone, get iron, get paper. It's just so much more annoying than spawning with one. Maybe it doesn't make too much sense spawning with a map, but it would be a cool feature to have, to be fair. There's a lot of coal here as well. Also on Bedrock Edition, whenever you attack, even if you're not hitting something, it makes a noise. Which is a bit confusing, because on Java it's just silent, but in a way it sort of makes sense, I guess. Oh, more pigs to kill. Yeah, the sword feels so much more OP on Bedrock, as you're able to just attack so much faster. Hello, llama. Oh, we don't even need an empty hand to ride a llama in Minecraft, Bedrock Edition. And you're already tamed. I'm not giving you a chest, I know my luck. Oh, we've got salmon and different sized salmon. We've got tiny salmon and massive salmon. That is one other cool thing. Why do they make a player damaging noise? And why do they drop bones? Oh, there we go. Oh, we found a brand new mob, the armadillo. This is actually one of my first times seeing it in survival. Do I have the materials to get a brush? No, I haven't seen any chickens for a while. If I can get some copper and a feather, I'll go and try and get some wolf armor. But I also need a wolf for that, which I definitely don't have right now. But I guess we can look through this forest for now. And that's another really cool thing I've just found. We've got fallen trees on Bedrock Edition, which these should be in Java as well. And they can sometimes spawn with mushrooms. Why are those bubbles so ugly? Why are they so ugly? I don't like that. There's some copper though. Grab that quickly. Yeah, those bubbles are really ugly. I feel like there's a game rule to change what they look like though, or a video setting or something. As I'm pretty sure that's not what they're supposed to look like on Bedrock Edition normally. Oh, there's a chicken. And there's some feathers. Oh, another chicken. There we go. Looks like there's a jungle off in that direction. Although I don't know what a jungle is going to be useful for. These cows will be quite useful though. Literally don't even need to crit the cows. We can just spam click and they'll be dead easily. Where's the last one? Okay, that XP wasn't picking up for a second. There we go. Now, it is turning night, but I don't really want to hide away for the night or sleep in a bed. I want to actually take on the night and fight. Is that a ruined portal? That will be fun to look through quickly. See if we can get some decent loot. Oh, it looks like we have a parrot. Can I get lucky with a seed? Oh, there's another parrot. Do you want to be my friend? No. Okay. I'll loot that ruined portal instead. Yeah, those bubbles are really ugly. I'm pretty sure it is a video setting, though. So it's sort of my own fault they look like that right now. Oh, more salmon to kill. There we go. Some more bones, just in case we find a wolf. That'd be good. Where's that ruined portal? There it is. Oh, it's actually a very big ruined portal. Golden apple, some obsidian, a flint and steel. Not too bad, I guess. Oh, zombie villager. Oh, yeah, mobs really don't stand a chance. What just hit me? Another zombie villager. Why are there so many? What just hit me? Oh, no. Oh, no. 1 heart. Yeah, that's not good. Did not see that creeper coming. Where do I go? Just heal quickly. Alright. Gonna panic a little bit now. Where do we go from here? I guess up. Luckily there's vines everywhere in the jungle. It also makes it much more annoying to escape if I need to. I don't know where I'm going. Anything interesting up here? Why are there now helpful hints popping up on the screen? Hold shift to sneak. Can't fall off hedges now. I mean, you're right. But I also have played Minecraft before. Oh, some melons. There we go. Just grab some melons. Never know if they'll be useful. Oh, a skeleton. Let's see if we can take this on. Oh. Oh. There we go. Just got to spam click and we can defeat them. Which is why I prefer the modern versions of combat on Java Edition so much more in survival. It makes it a little bit more challenging. Ah, it's a baby zombie. That's a baby zombie. That's a baby zombie. That's a spider as well. Oh, wow. This does look cool. But there is a baby zombie chasing me, which I don't want to fight right now. I don't care that I can hold shift. I know this. I've played Minecraft before. And that's a creeper. Just keep running. Just keep running. Can we just jump into the water? Why did I just take full damage? That was really strange. Yeah, can't get me now, zombie. Oh, yeah, that's cool. One thing about Bedrock Edition as well is we get emotes, which some people hate, but I actually think they're quite funny. I just do weird dances and things. I think that is quite funny to use. Other than, oh, that's a spider. Other than the ones you have to pay for. But honestly, they don't look too bad. Also, we get some unique capes. I've got the Founder's Cape on for like one of the old Minecraft Lives, which for some reason Bedrock Edition only got. But it is quite a cool cape. I think we get a pancake cape as well. I don't know where I'm going, by the way. I'm sort of just running in a random direction. One really annoying thing about Bedrock Edition I have noticed is if you pause the game isn't paused. So you can still die to mobs even if you're paused. Which in Java Edition you can't, and it's so much more useful. That's a spider. Just take that out quickly. Oh, a jungle temple. Haven't seen one of those in a long time. Hold on a second. If you want to support me and my channel, consider hitting the join button below to become a channel member. If you do this, you can be a part of my Minecraft hardcore world by being named after any mob inside of my world. Plus, you'll be able to ask me any questions and get access to these cool emotes and badges. It is not a requirement at all. It is just fair for people who want to help support me even further. Alright, hopefully there's some cool loot in this jungle temple. I actually don't know how these work. Do you know what else isn't right? You not being subscribed. So if you enjoyed today's video, make sure to subscribe. Anyway, let's just dig in here and see the loot. Oh, armor trims, that's cool. Some gold, that's good. More bones, a saddle, and some iron. That's not too bad. The pistons look different on Bedrock Edition. Let's just run through it. Don't care too much. And what loot do we get? Some bones, some gold, and some more armor trims. But luckily now the moon is setting, which means we have technically survived the first night inside of Bedrock Edition, which is not something I actually expected I'd be able to do. Oh, there we go. I think that's a new wolf. Oh, he's killing the sheep. We'll kill it for him. Do I have the bones? I do. Do you want to be my friend? No, you're just angry. Why are you angry? There's nothing to be angry about. Don't growl at me. Can I tame you? Why can't I tame you? Are you alone? Are there other wolves? That'd be nice if there were. Anywhere? Anywhere? Oh, there's one. There we go. We get a brand new wolf. Oh, first try as well. There we go. One of the new woods wolves, I'm pretty sure these ones are. Is there the other? I'll tame the other if I can. Where's he gone? Is that him? I think it is. Yeah. There we go. 2 brand new wolves. And you know what? We'll have a puppy as well. So we get 3 brand new wolves. But now that I've created a brand new survival world and survived the first night, it's time to look at some of the differences between Bedrock Edition and Java Edition. First of all, on Bedrock Edition, the movement just feels really weird. Like the camera moving around it's just a bit weird in my opinion. It's definitely not like it is on Java Edition. Just feels a bit weirder when I'm jumping and sprinting around. And also, as I've said a couple times now, the player does move very strangely. Next up on Bedrock Edition, vines spawn so much more commonly, and so do fallen trees. Two features I'd love to see in Java Edition. Vines spawning on trees. Oh, an ocelot. Oh, that made such a sad noise. But I'd like to see vines spawning. Why are my eyes closed? I'd like to see vines spawning on trees more in Java, as well as fallen trees, as honestly, they just add so much more detail into the Minecraft world. Next up, fighting mobs is just so much more different, as you can just spam click and they'll all die within a few seconds. Whereas on Java, you sort of more have to take your time and sort of assess if it's worth taking a risk to fight a ton of hostile mobs, or if you're better off just running away. Whereas on Bedrock Edition, I can just run into them and cause a lot of knockback, and get rid of them very easily. And on Bedrock Edition, we also get the starter map, which honestly is a really cool feature. I'd love to see it on Java, as well as the coordinates showing up in the top left. But there we go, those were some differences. So it's time to take on PvP in Bedrock Edition. After you subscribe obviously, as I want to see how many subscribers I can be on by the end of the month. So if you're enjoying the video, make sure to subscribe. One cool thing about Bedrock Edition is the fact that it has featured servers. However, a lot of these are probably really terrible, so I'm just going to log on to CubeCraft, which is one I play on Java Edition anyway. And I've played it before on Bedrock Edition and know it's pretty good. And here we go, into CubeCraft. And why am I Steve? Alright, what game do I want to play? I'll play some Sky Wars. Do we just punch it? Oh, we do. Alright. And we'll play solo, as I don't want to team up with anyone else. Wait, what's this? Quick play. The problem is, I'm pretty sure these are filled with like microtransactions and things. For example, if I want to vote, you have to purchase something. How much is this? £8.39 to buy a Sky Wars rank on CubeCraft. I'm good, thanks. Alright, let's just loot the chests, I guess. Start off with some golden apples. Oh, another one. Some eggs. The movement just feels weird and hotkeys don't work properly. Can I get down that ladder, please? Hotkeys don't work properly. I can't press 1 and the sword goes to it, which is really annoying. Crossbow, that's cool. Am I getting attacked? Yeah. Let's just hit him back with a sword. There we go, take him out. And he drops a grave, I guess. Oh, Bedrock. Oh, somehow I lived. Eat a golden apple. Oh, I died. Let's play again. That's definitely not something I'm used to, the Bedrock bridging. So I want to see if I can get better at it as I start playing. Alright, let's jump down. Stone sword. Loads of food, which is good. I'm pretty sure we're guaranteed like full armor in this. Yep, we are. Perfect. I need to actually organize my hotbar as I can't just hotkey things on, which I'm just so used to in Java. Alright. Can I Bedrock bridge? Oh, I can. Why am I missing so much? Why is he not dead? Why did he play so many blocks as well? Oh. Somehow I clutched that. Can I knock him off? No, I died again. I'm not going to give up yet. I actually want to see if I can get to the mid chests or just see if I can actually win a game. That would be nice. Need to Bedrock bridge across. Oh no, I could have... How did I... I'm just an idiot, I guess. Let's play again. This time there'll be no mistakes and I'm going to make sure I win. Let's bridge. I'm ending the next game anyway. And it's nighttime for some reason. Honestly, this map does look really cool though. Slowly Bedrock bridge across. Oh, that was close. Oh yeah, loads of stuff here. There's a player coming. We'll use the bow. There we go. There we go. Should we just go and kill him? I think that's the easiest thing to do. We've got a sharpness 2 sword, which is about as good as a sharpness 1 iron sword. Or diamond sword, rather. There we go. What do we get as loot? Nothing great, to be honest. Oh, this chest definitely didn't get looted. Some arrows. Oh, a crossbow. How good's a crossbow going to be? I don't know. Let's just... There's barely anyone left. Let's just get into a fight. Oh, what? He snowballed me. Didn't know you could do that on Bedrock. Somehow I lived. Oh, no. I can barely track him. Oh, we died. Oh, well. So, to answer the question, is Bedrock Edition any good? It's not too bad to be honest, although I'm definitely going to continue to play Java Edition. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure to subscribe. And I'm now going to go back to Java Edition. I forget there's a floor to avoid in Bedrock Edition as well. Yeah, this game's pretty strange. In June, I once again returned to my Minecraft article world and built hundreds of custom trees to create a giant forest. This video didn't get that many views at the time, but I hope you enjoy it anyway. There are a total of 79 biomes as of Minecraft 1.20. Some are amazing, some are awful, and some are incredibly boring, like the forest. Arguably Minecraft's most boring and basic biome. Which is why I am going to be completely transforming Minecraft's forest biome by adding custom trees and decoration in order to make a good biome. So I'm going to start how I normally do by chopping down some trees. And whilst I do that, there are 5 phases I need to complete, with phase 1 being to remove these trees. With all of these trees now removed, it's time to move on to... And phase 2 involves completely terraforming this area and the river down here. Similar to this other custom biome I built 8 months ago. But first, this land needs flattening. Obviously, there's still some work that needs to be done, but I'm a big fan of what it now looks like. Especially the fact that there's a hill here, as I think it would be really cool to try and incorporate this into a custom forest. However, for now, I'm going to be moving on to terraform the river. So first of all, I'm going to need some mud blocks, some muddy mangrove blocks, and some coarse dirt, as these are the 3 materials I use to terraform rivers. All you need to do is sort of just build an outline, just randomly place them in. So coarse dirt, muddy mangrove, mud, all around. Something a bit like that. One of the cool things about muddy mangrove as well is they are rotational, so you can have 2 different textures. Adding coarse dirt, obviously. And we just continue it down this way. Once the outline has been done, we just need to break the rest of the grass around here to fill it in with all of those blocks. I've encountered a massive problem, and it's not the fact that you aren't subscribed. Don't worry, I'll forgive you as long as you press subscribe right now. As if you do, I'll add another custom tree into this world. But my problem is the fact that I'm pretty much out of mud. Well, I have 17, but I can't imagine that's going to be all I need. So it's time to head over to my favourite Minecraft biome, the mangrove swamp. I've mentioned it a few times, but I really don't like the mangrove swamps. They're just laggy and they're full of leaves, so it's really hard to travel around, and mangrove wood is so annoying to gather. But on the bright side, it has a ton of mud and water. But a ton of mud and more water. Yeah, that should hopefully be enough mud for now. To be fair, I probably didn't need to fill up an entire shulker box full of mud, as we barely got any left to place. But I guess it will be useful in the future. Maybe. I don't build with mud too often though. To continue the terraforming, I need to grab some more materials. Mainly mangrove leaves, oak leaves, peonies, sugarcane, poppies, seeds, and some moss carpet. As I've done along the rest of the river, I now need to continue with the sugarcane, the flowers, and the leaves. With it done around the river, I now need to add some leaves just in random piles around, as this really helps just to make the area look more overgrown. Now I want to plant some wheat, and add in some patches of poppies. One pro tip for decorating with flowers in Minecraft is to add patches rather than to place them randomly, as it just ends up looking much nicer and more natural. Another thing I want to add involves some frog lights, as I definitely need to add in some hidden lighting. You know what, I'd also want to add some carrots and some sweet berries, just to help add in some further texturing. And using a mod called Mini HUD, I can see exactly where I need to add in some lighting. One other decoration I want to add in without forgetting is some loads of short grass. Yeah, this river area is starting to look really good, although I am waiting for this wheat to grow up, so it does look a little bit better. And I think this is going to look really good for our future custom biome. As remember, there are 3 more phases we have to complete. But first I want to fix something in this world which has been annoying me for months. My world is full of custom fields, however, there is 2 missing spots right here, as I have saved this for a very special type of flower, which I should now hopefully and finally be able to place down. That's right, it's the sniffer plants, the torch seed and the pitcher pod, although I don't have very many torch flowers. 36 will have to do for now though. And this is actually going to be my first time obtaining these flowers in survival Minecraft. Yeah, they've almost been out for a year now. Hey, I'm just a bit lazy, alright? All I need to do is add some ice blocks around, as this will hydrate the crops, as they are technically a crop, even though they're a flower. Next, all I need to do is create some farmland. I think for this smaller field, I'll add in the torch flowers. Oh, there's an advancement for that. Although I'm definitely not going to have enough seeds for now, but these crops honestly do look really cool. And I'll also add in all the pitcher plants, which honestly look a bit like little burgers in the ground. And a fun fact about pitcher plants, they are the only flower in the game that can help you craft cyan dye. But honestly, we definitely need more ways, as getting cyan dye is so annoying. To be honest, quickly, I do want to grow up a torch flower and pick it up for the first time. So we've now got our first torch flower, which, you know what, I'm going to keep on me. And we can do the same with one of these pitcher pods. We'll go for this one right here. Fully grow it up. There we go, and there we go. But I'm going to take both of these flowers with me, as they are the first in this world. As one thing I like to do in this world is to collect certain items which are the first in this world. So we've got the first torch flower and the first pitcher plant. And I think they can go right here in the castle, above the first pitcher pod and the first torch flower seed. The next bit of detail I want to add is from the muddy riverbed here to these grass blocks, as this just doesn't look very good. But to first do that, I want to mix in some moss up here just to add more variation to the grass blocks. Now that that's been done, I want to start over here by adding the coarse dirt and mud, but using less mud and muddy mangrove roots this time, as I want to transition it into more dirt and moss. Now that I'm transitioning into more of this coarse dirt, I also want to mix in some rooted dirt as well to help add even more texture. This is starting to look really good, however, it still does look a little bit plain, which is why I have some flowers and some short grass. Yeah, this is starting to look really good, but remember, we've still got loads of custom trees to build, which I am definitely looking forward to building. Definitely. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe, as I do crazy projects like this in my hardcore world all of the time. There is still more of phase 2 which needs to be completed. And for that, I'm going to need a little bit of dripstone and a little bit of granite, and probably some rooted dirt. As this area is starting to look really cool, however, the stone under the dirt blocks here just looks awful. So I want to use these 3 blocks to replace it. That honestly looks so much nicer. It would also look nicer if I replace the bottom of some of these moss blocks with moss rather than dirt. And then just replace others with grass blocks. Hold on a second, if you want to support me and my channel, consider hitting the join button below to become a channel member. If you do this, you can be a part of my Minecraft hardcore world by being named after any mob inside of my world. Plus, you'll be able to ask me any questions and get access to these cool emotes and badges. It is not a requirement at all, it is just there for people who want to help support me even further. I think with the riverbed now completely transformed and the area looking much nicer, it's time to move on to... And phase 3 will involve planning out where every single custom tree will go. But what types of custom trees am I going to add? Well, we're now in my creative test world to find out. But first of all, these are some features of a forest which I'd like to add later on, including some like rooted dirt and dirt areas, some more mossy and flowery areas, and some more podzol-y, sort of mushroomy overgrown areas. Maybe I won't add all 3, but I think I'll add a couple of them as they do look pretty cool. Anyway, these are the 4 trees I plan to build. I want to build my traditional oak ones with oak fences and oak leaves, birch ones with birch fences and birch leaves, cherry trees with birch fences and cherry leaves, and massive azalea sort of trees with andesite walls and azalea leaves. Now the custom cherry trees won't be everywhere, however I'll add them occasionally or maybe in little patches. And luckily, I have loads of materials for the oak trees. In my tree building shulker box, yeah, I have one of those. I do have a load of birch fences and andesite walls, which is good. And in my leaves shulker box, I have a load of oak leaves. How many birch leaves? A couple of stacks, that won't do. Azalea leaves, I've got a stack of. I've only got 42 cherry leaves. I'm going to need to gather a ton of leaves. Speaking of leaves, make sure to leave a like on this video. Okay, yeah, that was awful. At least I have a ton of logs to make more fences. Anyway, to start off with, I'm going to need a bunch of birch leaves. So I'm going to head over to a birch forest. So off I went, destroying another forest. But don't worry, I will be rebuilding a custom forest later on. I mean, that is the reason why I'm gathering these leaves. Hopefully all I'll need is an entire shulker box of birch leaves. To be honest, I'll probably regret not getting more. But obviously now I need to get a bunch of azalea and cherry leaves. So let's move on to azalea straight away. And unfortunately, azalea forests do not exist. So I'm just going to have to bone meal a bunch of saplings instead. That's already a lot of leaves to mine. Annoyingly, we do get a bunch of flowering ones, which I don't plan on adding to my custom trees. And from a stack of azalea saplings, I got 10 stacks of azalea leaves. Yeah, I reckon this will take a while. And as I can't be bothered to chop all of this wood down, instead I'm going to use some TNT. I hope this doesn't end badly. Did it even do much damage? Not really. That means we can do it again. There we go. Yeah, I'll just clean up the rest. I've done a bit more work and managed to get almost a full shulker box full of azalea leaves. And can I be bothered to get any more? No, not for now, as I probably won't even need all of them anyway. However, I am going to need a ton of cherry leaves. So I need to try and find a cherry grove biome. As I'm heading towards the cherry grove, don't forget that I still need to build a ton of custom trees. As well as adding a ton of decoration into what I hope to be my best looking custom biome. As I still have 2 more phases to complete. Wow, this terrain actually looks really cool. Alright, I'll stop getting distracted as I really do need to find this cherry grove. But as I am heading on my way, I have found this really cool lush cave, and I would love to grab a couple of spore blossoms as they'll probably work really well in this custom forest. Oh, I missed. As they'll probably look really cool in this custom forest. Finally, we're at a cherry grove. I hope there will be enough trees here, and it definitely looks like there will be. So I guess it's time to start destroying the environment. But don't forget, I'll actually be helping the environment later by building a ton of custom trees. There we go, that's now an entire shulker box filled with cherry leaves. Now that I have 4 shulker boxes filled with leaves, it's time to plan out where every single tree will go. I've now got an inventory full of oak fences, birch fences, and andesite walls, which are going to be the trunks for these trees. So first, for the cherry trees, I want to build a little sort of cluster of them over in this direction, so I want to space them out a few blocks. And my plan for this forest is to space them much closer together as my old custom forest right here. All of the trees are really far apart and it just doesn't feel too much like a forest. I think for a first cluster of cherry trees this works quite well. Maybe add, yeah, just a couple more like down here. Yeah, I think that's good. I think another cluster of cherry trees up here will work quite well. I just want to space them out a little bit. And I'll add one final cluster around here. With 3 clusters of cherry trees now added, that's actually 64 trees already in total. Maybe I'm starting to regret this just a little bit, but hopefully it will still look pretty good as it's time now to add in a ton of oak trees. But there is a reason why I am building an entire custom forest. You see, on June the 2nd, 2022, I created this Harticle world completely unaware of the journey it would take me on. And here I am, 2 years later, still surviving and most importantly, doing the things in Minecraft that I enjoy most, whilst making the best videos that I can. That's another stack of fences just placed down and it's only for this bit here. But to be fair, I do want to mix in some birch trees as well, just to break up the boring green textures. There we go, that's 2 more stacks of fences now placed in. And I haven't even moved on to the andesite walls yet. Down in this little bit of a forest, I actually want to build in less trees, as if this is sort of the end of a forest. Although there's a massive forest here, but maybe I'll transform this into something else in the future. I should also remove these logs from a long time ago, as lightning did strike this area once. There we go, that's now 2 more stacks of fences added again. And yeah, this area is going to be filled with trees. Instead of adding massive groups of andesite walls, I'm going to place them just a bit randomly, and sort of in groups of 1 or 2, just as if they're sort of rarer species of trees, as they are going to be much taller. I think in total 32 andesite trees will do pretty well. But don't forget, I still need to build all of these trees up and add a ton of leaves. But after, we move on to... Instead of building the trees straight away, phase 4 is going to be focusing on the decoration. As I showed off in my test world earlier, I want to add different ground decorations. The first decoration I'm going to add is adding some moss to the ground and bone mealing it, and just making sure to remove any of the azalea bushes. We may add them back later, but for now they're not really needed. Yeah, these sort of clumps of moss really do help to add even more detail around the area. Oh, I missed some azalea bushes. Oh, there's another one there. Next, I want to grab some rooted dirt and some coarse dirt, as I want to add some more sort of dirtier patches of ground. Yeah, I really like the look of this area now. However, there are a few things missing, such as short grass, especially on these sort of dirtier patches, as you can't even bone meal on top of coarse dirt or rooted dirt. Next, I want to add in a few moss carpet just to break up what the texturing does look like. And I also want to add in some patches of poppies. And as I mentioned earlier when I was doing the river transformation, I want to add patches rather than just placing them randomly. Yeah, right now this area, except from the trees missing, it actually does look pretty cool. But there are still a few decorations I want to add. Starting with custom boulders. I also want to add in some stone buttons to look a bit like little rocks. A couple more decorations I want to add are some pink petals, especially around these sort of cherry grove areas. And also some patches of sweet berries. To mix up what the short grass looks like, I also want to add in a couple of ferns. Also, in a couple of places, I'd like to add in a couple of mangrove roots and scatter around some mangrove leaves as well, as if these are more sort of overgrown areas. A final feature I'd like to add before moving on to phase 5 is to add in some glow lichen. Yeah, I honestly think this area looks really cool now. But it's finally time to move on to... And for phase 5, I'm going to be building up all of these trees. I mean, after I deal with these guys. There we go, much better. And for the trees, I'm actually going to start building the cherry ones first, and then I'll move on to all of the others. But for these trees, all I need to do is go up about 5 to 7 blocks, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do an L shape of leaves, jump down, and just spam leaves a bit randomly. As at the end of the day, it is a random, like, sort of custom tree. We want it to look more natural and not, like, as if it was built, I guess. And just add a couple more leaves like that. Yeah, that looks pretty good for tree number 1. That's now the first patch of cherry trees done, and honestly, it looks really cool. I also love how close all the trees are together. It really makes it difficult to walk around it, which was sort of my intention. And even from over here, it looks really cool. I think it will look even better once there's loads of green trees around it. But that has already used up a ton of cherry leaves. So I really hope I have enough cherry leaves for the next 2 patches. And if you haven't by now, I don't know what you're doing, so make sure to subscribe. Anyway, on to the next patch of cherry trees. That's the second patch of cherry trees, and yeah, this is starting to look really cool. I would move on to the third one, but I think I may have a little bit of a problem. In my inventory right now, this is all the cherry leaves and all the birch fences I have left. So I really hope I don't need to gather anymore or craft anymore. But at least I'm on to the third and final patch now, so it shouldn't be too bad. Right? There we go, with less than a stack of leaves and a stack of fences left, the third patch has been added in. Now this custom forest already looks amazing, but remember we've still got 3 types of trees still to add. With these azalea trees, I'm going to build them about 10 to 12 blocks up, just to add more height into the forest. So it's time to build some more. You know what, for a couple of these azalea trees, it'd be nice to add a bit of moss just to add variation, and we can also hang a couple of spore blossoms, which we collected earlier on. As once the forest is done, it will really help to add more ambience into the area. I've encountered a bit of an issue. I have now built a ton of these azalea trees, however, I only have 38 azalea leaves left, and there are still quite a few trees left to build. I have managed to gather a few more leaves lying around my hardcore world, however, I still don't think that this will be enough. It means it's time to farm even more azalea leaves. But also, this forest actually looks really cool, and it's only got the 2 types of trees in so far. And remember, we've still got 2 more types of trees to build. And to be honest, I think the oak and the birch trees are going to make the biggest difference. But for now, it's time to gather even more azalea leaves. Yeah, I really didn't miss doing this. I've now managed to gather a few more stacks of leaves, and I really hope that this will be enough, but I do have a sneaking feeling that it won't be. Turns out I had enough leaves, as I've now built all 32 of these azalea andesite trees. And honestly, these do look really cool around this forest area. But before I can build the next trees, I'm actually going to be tidying up all of my shulker boxes. And this is definitely not me putting anything off, as honestly, there's so many trees to build. Do I have all my shulker boxes? Yeah, looks like I do. I think already this custom forest looks so much better than my original one does. And we're still missing the two types of trees which will add the most detail. So the next tree to build are going to be the birch trees, which are going to be very similar to these cherry blossom trees over here, except with birch leaves. Obviously, they're birch trees. A small problem I have now realised is we are now on day 1891, and I want to get this video done by day 1900. Why can't I make this stupid jump? As I've got my next video already planned out, which is going to be me building for the next 100 days so I can reach day 2000 inside of this world. So I really hope I can get this forest done in the next 9 days. Yeah, I'm starting to think that's not possible. To save time, I have decided to start building the trees in the night, but that does mean creepers are starting to spawn, which I do not want to have blow up all of my builds. One problem with this forest I am running into is the fact that it's not spawn proofed, but honestly I don't mind it too much, as it sort of adds to the environment around it, makes it more natural that there's not just hidden lighting everywhere. I like it in certain places, where there's like glow lighting on the rocks, but in like darker places I don't think it looks too bad. And to be fair, if you were going to a real forest in real life, it probably wouldn't have light everywhere. Then again, it wouldn't have skeletons, zombies or creepers running around it either. But the fact that there are so many mobs around, it just makes me want to sleep. So I really don't want any creepers to blow up the trees. And yeah, we'll be getting to day 1900 a little bit quicker, but at the end of the day, it doesn't matter too much. I think the only bad thing about building this custom forest is the fact that I can't see it from my starter base. But as I fly closer, oh wow, actually it looks really cool now. But there are still so many trees left to build. Oh great, it's turned into a thunderstorm. And I really don't want these trees to be struck with lightning, so I have to sleep again. Which means we're now going to end up on day 1894. I've also just realised I've got a stack of birch leaves left, and that can make about one more tree. And as we head over to the forest, how many trees do I have left to build? Well, there's already more than one birch tree that needs to be built. So I think I'm going to have to collect some more birch leaves. Unless I have any in my storage room. I mean, there's 21. Any more? No, that's mangrove roots. There's one extra. Is that it? Yep, I think that's it. Unless, where I destroyed all the forest earlier, I left a massive shulker box monster here. Any birch leaves? 8. Oh, and a couple more stacks. So I can make a few more trees, but it still won't be enough. Actually, there's one more hope in my leaf shulker box. How many birch leaves? Okay, there was a couple more stacks. Yeah, this still won't do, I don't think. I think we'll need to actually chop down some more birch trees. But that will be done after I place the rest of these birch trees in. Also, half my llamas from the llama area have disappeared, and I think it's because they spat at each other and killed each other. Which definitely wasn't my fault. Even from a distance, this forest looks so cool now. And I can't believe I've still got another entire species of trees to add. Species of trees? Is that the right word? Type of tree. I think that works a little bit better. Alright, I've got 18 leaves left. Can I make one final tree? To be fair, I actually can. However, I am now completely out of birch leaves. And flying up, yeah, there are still quite a few spots I need for birch trees. So it's time to mine even more birch leaves. To be fair, it's starting to look really cool now. Anyway, it's now time to gather some more birch leaves. And I'm doing it at night, so it might be slightly dangerous. Then again, don't know why I'm worrying too much, as I do have full netherite armor. Hopefully I now have enough leaves, which means it's time to continue placing down birch trees. I've run into another problem, and it's not the fact that I'm out of leaves. I've actually got a few stacks left. However, there's still 12 custom trees left to build, and now I'm completely out of fences. So I'm going to head over to my birch forest so I can get some more leaves and some more wood so I can finish the trees. And whilst I do that, make sure to subscribe. And hopefully for the final time, it's time to add some more birch trees into this forest. And there we go, every birch tree in this forest has now been built. So that means we're done with the custom forest, right? We're done with it, right? Right? Yeah, no, I've got to build so many oak trees now. And this shulker box full of leaves definitely won't be enough. But this is what the forest looks like now, and if you can remember to what it looked like at the beginning of the video. Yeah, this has definitely changed a lot. And honestly, I'm a massive fan of what it looks like. Yeah, even from a distance, this place looks really cool now. If you're wondering what all of this area will be turned into, make sure to subscribe and check out the next video, as I plan to do some more terraforming around here to plan for future projects. I've now got a ton of oak fences and a ton of oak leaves, as it's finally time to build the final type of custom tree. Every single one of these oak trees. These oak trees are going to be built very similarly to all my other trees, such as the cherry and the birch ones, as they go up 5 to 7 blocks. Then we do a 3 high L shape of leaves, and then just fill the rest in with leaves. Yeah, there we go, that one looks good. I've now added quite a few trees to this area, making it really hard to walk through now. And we're now actually on day 1899. Meaning, if I go to sleep... Oh god, there's a creeper right there. Sleep, sleep, sleep. Break for bed. No, 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 no. Oh, no. But we're now on day 1900. There's another creeper chasing me, though. Despite not reaching my goal of finishing this forest before day 1900, it has motivated me more than ever to get this project finished, so I can move on to other projects when I'll eventually hit 2000 days. The good news is that I'm almost finished with this forest. The bad news is the fact that there's now a thunderstorm, which means I want to leave this area, as I really don't want all these trees to be struck with lightning and to burn down. There's also some more good news, as Minecraft 1.21, the Tricky Trials update, now has an official release date for Thursday, June the 13th. And one more time, make sure to subscribe, as I've got a ton of very cool plans as 1.21 releases. Wow, this forest looks so cool now. But, oh, there's still so many trees down here to build. Are these the only ones though? I think there's a couple more here. And then I think we're finally done. So for one final time, I started to build up even more custom trees. Oh no, my game's just crashed. I guess it's time to see if the hardcore world has been corrupted. I have made a backup though, so hopefully it's alright. Whereabouts are we? I think that's the place I was in. I think. Maybe a couple of trees have been deleted. I want to check around just in case anything else has been. No, everything else looks fine. I think we're safe. So now, for the final time, hopefully, it's time to finish building these custom trees. Remember what I just said about that being the final time I have to place down custom trees? Well, I was wrong, as I'm out of leaves. But hopefully I have some more in my storage room. Oh yeah, I've got loads. And here we are, onto the final custom tree. And to make this one a bit more special, let's build it 9 blocks high, so it's the tallest oak tree around this area. And there we go, I have done it. I have successfully made an entire custom forest in my now almost 2000 day old Minecraft hardcore world. If you enjoyed today's video and you think that this forest looks good, make sure you are subscribed. On the 2nd of June 2022, I created this Minecraft hardcore world. I had about 1000 subscribers at that time, and I never expected to be at this point now, where I'm at 7500 subscribers. This was a tree I designed 2 years ago, and now I have just finished creating an entire custom forest. Now I'm not saying it's perfect, but it definitely shows the progression I've had throughout these past 2 years. 2 years ago, I couldn't have imagined that I'd still be on this world making content, but here I am. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure to subscribe, consider becoming a channel member, and thanks for 2 years inside of this Minecraft hardcore world. In July, I finally reached 2000 days within my Minecraft hardcore world. I'm about to reach 2000 days inside of my 2-year-old Minecraft hardcore world. In fact, after sleeping, I'm only 12 days away. But before I reach 2000 days, I have a ton of projects to complete, as well as a bunch of questions to answer. One project I have already started doing is connecting my world up a bit further with a path. So now the path goes from this house here up to the windmill, and all the way up to my llama village over here. However, there's a ton of projects I still need to do. For example, over here I need to add some sort of terraforming. I'm thinking some like custom rocks or something. as right now the path is sort of floating in the air and it just doesn't look very good. On top of that, I also want to add in a ton more decorations to my world to make it look more finished before I hit the big day 2000. And at the end of the video, I'm going to be showcasing my plans after I've survived 2000 days. But first, this path needs sorting out, meaning I'm going to need a bunch of stone. And luckily right here, I have my stone shulker box, which could do with topping up actually. Luckily, I have a bunch of stone over here from a project I did pretty much 2 years ago. Yeah, I should really clean up my world a bit more often. I think right here will be a great place to test what the first area of rock will look like. And whilst I'm building up the first rock, it's time to answer the first question. What's your favourite update? Now right now I am really enjoying Minecraft 1.21, the Tricky Trials update. I just think pretty much all the features are really enjoyable. I love all the new blocks added. However, overall I think my two favourite updates are 1.14 and 1.16. This is because both of those updates completely change the way I play the game, as well as adding in some really cool decoration items such as lanterns, barrels, and even netherite armor. I think netherite armor is just so amazing. Honestly, for my first attempt, I don't think this looks too bad. What I will do afterwards is add in some other variants like some cobblestone and some andesite, maybe even some tuff in like the darker spots. And then I also want to add in some moss, just so it looks a bit more overgrown. But I guess I'll just continue it up to the top right here. Yeah, I think that will look pretty good. Alright, it's now nighttime, meaning we can sleep. And we're now on day 1989, meaning we've only got 11 days left. And I think this terraforming looks alright. I'm not the happiest with it right now, but I think it will look a bit better if I do end up adding in some slabs and some stairs. Yeah, I think the slabs, whilst they're not very noticeable, I think they do definitely help to add in some more detail. Even from a distance, this doesn't look awful. I think it will look a bit weird over here if I don't know what I'm going to do this side yet. And obviously, if we fly under and look around, this looks a bit odd. I know it will go down to the ground, but we'll have to mess around with that terraforming at some point as well. After some more work, I have done the back, and honestly, I don't think it looks awful now. Just it could do with some more details, so I'll definitely grab some moss in a minute and decorate with that. In fact, I'll do that right now. And luckily, in my industrial district, I have a moss farm. Hopefully there's some moss in here so I don't need to wait. Yep, there is. There's also quite a lot of carpet, which will be good. And I'll take some bone meal as well. So I guess what I could just do is like add a moss block here, bone meal it and see what happens. Get rid of all of the azalea trees and things. Yeah, honestly, that doesn't look too bad, I guess. Maybe add it in smaller patches. For example, over here. I can actually just add this bit in manually, I guess. Make it go down a layer or so. Just as if they're sort of like patches of like, well, I guess moss on top of the rocks. So I don't want too much. Even just something like that, I think, works. Obviously, I can go through as well and add in some moss carpet, just for extra texturing and detail. And that can sort of spread around the rest of the rock as well. And obviously, I'm using a vanilla tweak texture pack, which actually adds a moss layer when you place a moss carpet down, which I think looks really cool. One extra detail I'm going to add is a ton of short grass, as this will definitely help to break up the otherwise quite bright green moss texture. Although we are in like a sort of extreme hills biome, or a meadow biome rather. So it does stand out a bit, but I don't think it looks awful. And obviously we can add some along the coarse dirt path as well. With all of this moss and foliage added in, I actually think this looks really cool now. Maybe I'll go back through later and add some more types of decorations, maybe some flowers and some berries. And I'll obviously break up the texture. But we do need to do it to this side as well. And I completely forgot, but it is night, meaning we can go to sleep and wake up on day 1990. Only 10 days left until we hit day 2000. And if you're enjoying today's video and are excited to see what I can do after day 2000, make sure you are subscribed. Now I'm going to repeat all the stone on this other side. To be fair, I probably should have also lit up underneath it. Yeah, that's a lot of mobs. Now that it's been lit up, I can carry on building the stone mountain and answer the next question. This next question is from a couple of people, which is what was the worst Minecraft update? Honestly, in my opinion, I don't think Minecraft has really had a bad update. Obviously, there are features from updates which aren't as good as others, but overall, I think every update is good. If there was something I would want to change though, it would be the fact that mending is obtainable from villagers so easily. I just think it's such a stupid system, it's just too overpowered. Mending is supposed to be a rare and treasure enchantment. It's not supposed to be obtained so easily. It's already now the next night, so I can sleep, which means it's now day 1991. Only 9 days left. And I've done the other side of it terraforming. And so far, yeah, you know what? I'm actually a big fan of this now. I think obviously we'll need some andesite and some tuff added in a bit, as well as some moss. But for now, I think I want to work on something a little bit different. That being planning out where my next builds are going to go. However, these won't be built today. These will be built some point in the future. Who knows? I'll probably get around to it in the next 6 months or so. But these are also for builds I can't really make an entire video of. They're sort of just random builds that need to be built at some point, but I also just can't be bothered to make. Alright, where's the blocks I'm looking for? Here. Nope. In here? No. Over here? Here. Are they in here? No. Are they in my ender chest? Oh no, they'll be in my storage room. But to be fair, I don't need too much. I only need a bit of dark oak wood just to plan out where the builds will go. Is it in here? It is. 39. Yeah, that should be good. As one thing I want to do around this area is build more houses in this sort of style with the white terracotta, as well as incorporating some of the cherry wood. This was actually built before cherry wood was added, and I think I'm going to keep it like that just to sort of show the progression of this world. But for example, right here, I'll just build like a rough outline for now, like something like that, depending on how big it is. So 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, okay, that's a good size. And then I'll add another one here. Maybe a bit smaller. There we go. However, this village isn't going to be very big. I'm happy with like the 3 or 4 buildings there will be. And up here though, I do want to get rid of some of these trees as I want to build a couple more fields. Which means it's time to answer a couple more questions. This next question is, does pineapple belong on pizza? My answer is yes. In fact, I had some today. Next up, what's my favourite Minecraft biome? I think honestly it's a flower forest. I just wish it was a bit more unique than the regular forest. I know it has the flower variants, but it would be nice to have some more unique ones. What's my favourite Minecraft potion? Honestly, it'd probably be something like fire resistance or regeneration. I think they're the most useful ones. And they're sort of ones I do rely on. There we go, 3 more fields added to this area. Now to actually fill them in. And it looks like we're being watched by some pillagers. Luckily we're now in 1.21, so I can kill the captain without having to worry, as I do just get an ominous bottle instead. I think for this one right here, sweet berries would look nice. For these next couple of fields, I think they'll end up being crop ones, so I want to grab some ice out of my shulker box, as it is a much easier way to hydrate your crops without having to constantly try and find an infinite water source and using water buckets. Now that that's done, it's actually nighttime again, so I can sleep and wake up to day 1992. Now only 8 days left. And remember, at the end of the video, I will be showcasing my plans for after 2,000 days. And as I plant down these crops and a new rosebush field, it's time to answer some more questions. If you could add any tree into Minecraft, what tree would you add? Personally, I think I'd add some sort of maple tree. Mainly, I'd want it for the leaves. I would love some like autumnal sort of leaves, like some oranges and some reds. I think that would be really cool. What's your favourite block in Minecraft? Well, I recently made a video rating every single block. If I had to choose between a few though, it would be coarse dirt and deep slate emerald ore. How did you get your name? Well, I've explained this quite a few times. Harry is my name, and I think when I was much younger I did a portrait. I thought it looked a bit like a llama. I described myself as a llama, and sort of a name stuck on from there. Opinions on 1.21, it's my favourite update. Well, I actually voiced my opinions on it earlier. I think 1.21 is a great update. I'm a massive fan of all the brand new blocks added, and the trial chambers are very fun. What is your idea of a perfect spawn? I assume that means in Minecraft. Basically all just the biomes around you, so you can get access to all the wood types you need to start building. And honestly, I don't even mind if there's not a village nearby. What's your favourite armor trim? I'd say it's probably silence. I think silence looks amazing. I know I don't use it on this world, but I also like just random armor trims that don't add too much detail to the netherite armor. What is the best music disc? Right now, I'd actually say Creator. I think Creator sounds amazing, but obviously Pickstep, Stall, and all of those music discs are obviously amazing. If you could add one thing into Minecraft, what would it be? Well, I sort of mentioned just a few minutes ago talking about the autumnal trees and maple trees and things. So I'd say that, like an autumnal biome would be my favourite thing to add. Other than that, I would love to see just more building blocks added into the game, like more variants to cobblestone, wood and dirt and sort of that thing, just to add more detail into the game. Are llamas your favourite mob? If they are, what's your second favourite? I'd say llamas are pretty high up. I think llamas are really cool. Other mobs I like are the wolves and the axolotls. There we go, that's the 4 brand new fields added into this area, and I think they'll end up looking really cool. I sort of tried something new with this torch flower field, as it's the second time I've built with torch flowers inside of this world. And hopefully when it's all grown up, it does look pretty good. And obviously I had to add another wheat field, as honestly, just around my world, I think the wheat just does stand out the best. And obviously this isn't my own wheat texture, this was made by Fwip. And once again, as the sun has now set, I can wake up on day 1993. Only 7 days left. And with that, we can move on to the next project, which will involve me connecting this pink village over here up to the rest of my farming village over here by just making a bigger path. And whilst adding in this path, I'll answer 3 more questions. Would you ever die on purpose in this world? No. I really like this world, I don't plan on ending it anytime soon. What do you plan to do after the hardcore world? Start a new one. How many pairs of shoes do you own? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Around 7 pairs, although I don't really wear every single pair of them. But honestly, it's just nice to have the world even more connected now. As if we look at a map of this world, we can see that the path goes all the way through this village. It now goes obviously to the llama village, but it also goes over here and round to this village over here. Obviously, we still need to connect it to a few places, like the castle up here and my industrial district, but that will get done over time, especially as I plan to expand the industrial district into a giant city around here. But obviously, that's a future Harry problem. As I've got 7 days left until I hit day 2000, I'm not going to have time to build an entire city yet. The next thing I want to do is just clean up random parts of my world. For example, all these just oak trees here, which are here from when I built this giant custom forest. Yeah, that was quite a while ago now, so I need to get rid of all of these trees. And as I do, I'll answer the next question. Favorite flavor of cheese? Well, my favorite cheese would either be between cheddar or red Leicester. I don't really like many types of cheese. Do you play Minecraft Bedrock? Not really. I've done a couple videos on it. Would I play it again in the future? Probably, but obviously not as my main version of Minecraft. Next question, how do I edit my videos? Well, I use a software called Shortcut. And if you're beginning to make videos on YouTube, I definitely recommend using it. It's quite easy to learn, and I've sort of just stuck with it because I know so much about it now. I did not realise I had a shulker box with just a beacon inside laying around my world. The next project I do want to do in this world though is just clean up random parts which I need to get rid of anyway. For example, these bits of cactus, just don't need them here anymore. It's always because I've run out of green dye, but I've just added something under my industrial district, so it should be fine to get rid of those. This mangrove tree, this has actually been here for a long time, since I was actually properly living in this starter base, and I have my storage in here and whatever. So I think I will keep it for now, to be honest. Next up, one of the big plans I have for my world after 2000 days is to continue around this area. As all of this area now is done, I want to sort of build probably a village around here, maybe even a custom biome. However, I am planning on getting rid of all of this from where the dirt path is, just to shorten what the island looks like, as right now on the map it doesn't look too good. So I think just getting rid of like all of this area will end up looking quite good. This next bit actually involves you. This is a llama head built out of almost every block in the game. I built this ages ago. I think it looks pretty cool. It was a really fun video to make. But do I keep this here? Maybe I should move it somewhere else, as it is a bit ugly and does stand out from the rest of my sort of medieval Minecraft world, as this is just a massive colourful blob. So let me know in the comments, do I get rid of this or do I just keep it here because it is a part of this world? One thing I will get rid of though is all of these shulker boxes over here. Yeah, random. Yeah, nothing great in here to be honest. 3 ender chest, and obviously a stone cutter and a crafting table. I always forget there's a ton of Halloween mobs about, and these aren't even from like this year's or last year, like 2023's Halloween. These are from 2022. So these guys have been here for ages now. So I'll just continue to leave them there, and I do actually need to sleep again, as it's time to wake up to day 1994. Only 6 days left. I need to head back to my industrial district quickly, so it's probably a good idea to mention my sort of future plans for this channel. As for the past few months, I had an upload schedule where I'd upload 3 videos a week on top of a few shorts. However, recently I've not been able to have constant ideas to be able to make those 3 videos, so I've sort of moved it back to 1 video a week. However, my goal for now on is to at least make a weekly video, if not 2 videos a week. On top of that, I do want to add as many YouTube shorts in between as I can. Obviously, there may be weeks in the future where I'm unable to make videos, however, I'll try to make that not very often. You know what, the next project we should work on is grabbing some andesite, grabbing some tuff and some cobblestone, as it's probably worth terraforming all of that stone. And you know what, I'll grab some more stone in order to make some more stone slabs. And now that we're in 1.21, I can actually do the same for tuff. I'll also make sure to grab some moss carpet, and some grass, and some bone meal. So what I want to do to start adding in the detail is just mixing in all of these blocks. For example, andesite can go everywhere, as it sort of just looks like a different sort of texture to stone. Whereas the other blocks, for example tuff, I want to go in sort of darker patches. For example, around here. Maybe a bit around there. And then I guess I'll just add the cobblestone in other random places similar to the andesite. Honestly, even from a distance, these textures really help. Next, I do want to scatter in some moss. Especially the moss carpet, as I mentioned earlier with a texture pack, it really helps just add extra details. Yeah, I think that moss really helps. It would also help if I went to sleep. Yeah, this feels really repetitive now. Oh well, we've only got 5 days left. Now that I'm only 5 days away from day 2000, there's something I want to add into this world. As every time I hit a milestone, whether it is to do with this world or for YouTube, I build some sort of statue. So I'm going to be continuing to do that today by building a brand new statue. Now this statue is going to be very similar to one I've built before for the anniversary of my YouTube channel. However, I'm going to change up the design a little bit. And by that I mean the blocks I'm going to use. As this time around, instead of using stone, I want to use some copper, as it will age over time with this world, which just really helps to add even more detail into my world. So for it, I'm definitely going to need a bit of chiseled copper, a few cut copper stairs, and some cut copper slabs. But to be honest, I'm pretty sure these are all the blocks I'm going to need, just like I need to sleep. And now there's only 4 days left. So next up, I actually need to decide where I'm going to build this next statue. And you know what, today we've been working a lot in this area, and it's near the llama village, so I might as well build it around here. And I think I'll build it right here, next to the pink village, facing the custom forest and that giant stone tree. The first thing I need to do is add in where the llama's feet go, which should be right like this. Next, I'll add in where the sign goes, so I want 2 chiseled stone bricks, 2 stairs, 2 slabs on top, and then I'll add in the 2 signs, which I'll actually edit later on. And next I just need to go 4 blocks up with copper on each of the legs. Next I just need to fill it in and add 2 stairs. Do the same on this side. I can't actually fit around. Oh, missed a stair. There we go. Do the same here. Add the stairs. And the same here. And add the stairs. Next I need to actually get on top of it. Add 4 more blocks of copper along here, 2 slabs, 2 stairs, 3 stairs across like this, and across like this. And then do the same, 1 block up on each side. Oh, misplaced a stair. Oh well. 2 more stairs across like this, and then this just needs to be copper blocks. 4 more blocks up like this. Just 3 here. 2 more stairs, then 2 more copper blocks, 2 stairs. We need our chiseled copper blocks. Then we add 2 polished blackstone buttons. And that should be our copper llama statue built. And we'll be back later on to actually dedicate this build to 2000 days. But even on the giant world map, I think this looks really cool. Whilst I'm actually waiting to hit day 2000, I might as well do some of the other tasks I just do randomly around my world. Such as collecting all the iron from my iron farm. And turning it into blocks. And then I can fly back down to my industrial district where all my villages are. And turn this stack of iron blocks into 16 emerald blocks, which I think is a pretty good deal. Plus my armor, my elytra, and all my tools have now been repaired. And now the sun is somewhat setting. But it's time to find more tasks to do. Don't worry, I've definitely got ideas, and yeah, I've not run out, I swear. Like over here, for example, we could, I don't know. Yeah, I've sort of run out of ideas at this point, but we're so close. For example, I could say hi to my cartographer villagers I always remember are here. No, you're not escaping. I could stare at the map of my world a bit more. Honestly, this map, it's Zera's map mod for anyone interested, but honestly, it looks so cool. It just gives sort of a massive image of what my world looks like. Alright, the sun has now set, meaning we can sleep. And now we've only got 3 days left. That has definitely become very repetitive at that point. There we go, this torch flower field has almost fully grown now, and I think it looks really cool. Even on the map, I think it looks really cool, as do all of the other fields around here. To be honest, that llama statue really stands out, but I think that's a good thing. I really like the look of it, and I'm really happy with the way it turned out. Anyway, as the sun is now setting, I can sleep once again, to wake up with only 2 days left. So now that I'm on day 1998, I want to continue adding some more details. For example, around here, I want to add some fences with some lanterns on, to light up the path a bit more. There we go, this will definitely help at night to stop mobs spawning, as well as adding some more light around the area. But now that has been done, it's probably time to discuss what my plans are for after 2000 days. I've got a massive project in mind, and to do that, there's going to be a brand new video series. You see, in the next couple of weeks, I'm going to be trying my best to upload as consistently as possible in order to create a really cool series. Now, this series will involve me building an entire village inside of this hardcore world. But on top of that, I'm thinking about doing different challenges as I do it. For example, I might not use the elytra and have to use horses instead. And the area I'm going to build will be right over here in this flower forest. For reference, this is the flower forest here, my base is over here, and one of the videos I do have planned is to create a giant path going all the way to this new village. But this is going to be a massive project, so if you like the sound of it, make sure to subscribe. As another one of my goals for this area is to create a ton of automatic farms, and my goal for this area is to make a bunch of automatic farms, finally got it right, mainly being flower farms, in order to have a reason to come out here again. But one of my biggest goals will have this be accessible on horseback, in order to have more ways to travel around this hardcore world. But yeah, I think this is going to be a really cool project, so if you like the sound of it, make sure to subscribe, and make sure to hit the notification bell so you know exactly when I'm going to upload the videos. And if there's anything else you'd like to see me do in this hardcore world, make sure to let me know in the comments down below. The new area's also got this really cool shipwreck in the water, so I definitely want to incorporate that into some sort of build. But don't worry, I'm not finished with my area at all, as I've got so many more plans. But the reason I'm doing this project is just to enjoy the simpler times of Minecraft again, as my goal is to just build and be as consistent as possible. My goal originally was to create it as like a sort of fresh restart series, where I maybe just bring my netherite armor and tools with me, but have to like live off resources over there. But then I realised some of the plans I have for building involve lots of rare blocks, and blocks that are thousands of blocks away from that area. So I don't really want to do that. Instead, I just want to create the best village possible. And then once I'm back, don't worry, I'll be back here to work on this pink village. Alright, the sun is now slowly setting, meaning it's almost time for day 1999, and then the big day 2000. But whilst I still wait, it's probably worth adding in some more decorations. So I've got a ton of flowers to build some more flower fields, as honestly these just help to add even more detail into my world. Now that the first one's been built, an orange tulip field, it's time to sleep. To wake up on day 1999. We're so close to day 2000. You know what, it'd be a real shame if I did end up dying today on this world. Like, not even make it to day 2000. So I'll just continue placing down flowers instead of fighting mobs. There we go, that's a lot more fields added into this area, and I think that this will look really cool once I do build up the final few houses. But obviously that's going to be a future Harry problem. And you know what, I also think it would be cool to have another windmill here. But of course, I'll do that eventually. But just looking around, I'm really happy with the progress we've made today, adding all these fields, and creating this really cool mountains of terraforming. I'm really happy I did this. But as the sun begins to set, I thought it would be pretty cool to look through all of the statistics of this world. The most mined block is grass with 106,000, then stone with 80,000, netherrack with 67,000, dirt 52,000, and oak leaves 29,000. The mob I've killed the most of is actually the drowned with 152,000. Yeah, I had a drowned farm to give me a lot of copper. And in general, I've talked to villagers 3,955 times. The total amount of time I've played for is 18.55 days. I've slept in a bed 1,592 times. Traded over 22,000 times with villagers, and most importantly, have never died. But as the sun is now pretty much set, I think the best place to sleep will be at my starter house. Built almost 2,000 days ago now. You know, it's kind of crazy, I never imagined I'd created this world 2 years ago, and for it to transform into all of this. But now it's time to sleep on day 1999, and wake up to day 2000. But now that I've hit 2,000 days, it's time to quit now, I'm just kidding. In fact, I've got something to do straight away. Inside of my shulker box, I've got a map box, where I used to collect maps for every 100 days I survived. This is the 100 day one, for example, then most recently was day 1,500. As I then decided, it's probably worth doing every 500 days to see the improvements a bit more. But now, I guess it's finally time to update the map to day 2000. So all we need to do is fly around a bit just to update it to see all of the new builds I have added. For example, over here, we'll generate in the entire llama village, as well as all the new paths and fields I've built. I don't think it goes as far as this forest, unfortunately. Nope, annoyingly, it's just off the map, but we can go down this way. And I guess we should head over to the industrial district. Although, oh no, there is some level of improvement. We've obviously got the 1.21 building, but that's pretty much it. Don't worry, I'll make sure to lock this map. And now I can officially say I have survived 2,000 days inside of Minecraft Hardcore without totems. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure to subscribe and stay tuned for my next video where I have a massive project planned out for this world. And don't worry, I'll remember to do the signs of Miss Llama. In August, I moved house for the first time in 8 years and decided to begin a skyblock series, which I haven't continued for a long time. That's my bad. I have survived over 2,000 days inside of my Minecraft hardcore world without using a single totem of undying. But now it's time for a real challenge. Minecraft skyblock in hardcore, meaning any mistake could lead to the end of my world. However, there is a slight twist as I'm using a data pack called Skyblock Infinite, which creates an infinite void world, which can also spawn some pretty cool structures. For example, down there we do have a ruined portal, which we may need to check out later. However, it's also got settings on how to create a world. All I want to do is just go for classic, and we're going to create a new world and press start. And here we are on my brand new Skyblock Island. Other than the start, there's not much too different. Obviously, we do have other islands in the distance, which we can go to at later points to get more types of wood. But we have to start a skyblock world, like we do with every world, by punching down a tree and hoping we get a sapling, as that's the one essential thing you need for skyblock. I'd also love to manage to keep all of these logs if possible. Whilst I'm waiting for the saplings to drop, I am quite interested to see what we have in this chest. Ice, lava, obsidian, sea pickle, sugarcane, glowberry. Okay, that's not too bad. At least we can create a cobblestone generator, which is our main oh, did we just lose a sapling? We did. That's not good. I do want to pick up these flowers carefully though, just so we have them. Although they probably won't be too useful, let's be honest. With the wood, I want to craft ourselves up. A crafting table, probably the most essential thing. Let's hope we can get a sapling. We'll punch the grass, just so we can get a couple of seeds. It's a good start. 3 already, which is nice. Please drop a sapling. That's one thing we need. Got a stick. Oh, we missed that apple. That would have been nice to have. Come on, please drop a sapling. The essential thing we need for skyblock. Oh, there's one right there. Can we pick it up? Okay, we can. Perfect. Next, I do want to start digging down this island just a little bit. What level are we at? We're level 63. That's not too bad. I really don't want to lose any dirt blocks, if possible. There we go. And you know what? We'll take it down an extra layer as well. Just make sure not to fall in the void. That would not end very well, especially because we are in hardcore mode. Okay, I do want to place down the saplings straight away though. And you know what? With these first bits of wood, I do want to create a few slabs, just so we can build around the island a little bit safer. Doing some bottom half slabs, so no mobs can spawn on it. Yeah, although we haven't added too many, I think that's a good start. Next, I guess skyblock becomes a bit of a waiting game as we need to wait for this sapling to grow up. However, we can somewhere build a cobblestone generator. We can use a bit of this dirt we already got. I'll grab the lava and the ice, but honestly, I can't remember how to build a cobblestone generator. It's been a while since I've actually built one. I think we do something like this. And does the water flow down, or is it the lava? Okay, we can break that block. Now, totally from memory and not from searching on Google, I can place the ice block here with the water flowing. We need the lava block here. Pick up that dirt first, though. It flows and it should create cobblestone. Okay, it does. Can we craft ourselves up a pickaxe? There we go. And now, hopefully, we should have infinite cobblestone. Oh, it burned. Hopefully, now we should have infinite cobblestone. Oh, it burnt again. Hopefully, now we should get infinite cobblestone. There we go. We've got our first bit of cobblestone. Okay, I'll be honest. This isn't the most efficient cobblestone generator in the world, as half of it does end up burning. But at least we have an infinite source of cobblestone for now. Hopefully, that sapling does hurry up and grow up, though. Now, whilst I'm mining all this stone, I do have 3 objectives from this video. And it could end up making this hardcore world a potential series. Goal number 1 is I want to get a tree farm and an infinite source of wood. Goal number 2 is I want to create a cobblestone farm and an infinite source of cobblestone. And goal number 3, I just want to survive. And hey, as this is the start of a potential brand new series on the channel, make sure to subscribe if you want to see an episode 2. Alright, I think with this first bit of cobblestone I did obtain, I want to create a load of slabs and just build around the island in order to have a bit more space. And obviously, as this is one of my first times playing Skyblock, if you have any suggestions of what I could do in this series, let me know in the comments down below. I mean, I guess for now, the only thing I can do, really, is continue mining cobblestone. As it looks like my wooden pickaxe is now about to break, it's worth making a few more sticks so I can craft myself up my first stone pickaxe. And you know what? I'll create a stone axe as well so we can chop down that tree a little bit quicker. And we'll just chuck that wooden pickaxe in there for now. And honestly, yeah, stone tools seem so much faster than wooden tools. Although the sun is setting, or is that the moon? That was the moon. Although the moon is rising, it shouldn't matter too much as no mobs should be able to spawn on this island tonight. But what I do want to do is just create a few more slabs, obviously so there's a bigger area around my feet, so I don't accidentally fall in the void. As that's honestly probably the most embarrassing way to die in skyblock. And it's hopefully not going to be how I die in this world. And you know what, it's probably worth just trying to pick up as many of these wooden slabs as possible and just replacing them with cobblestone slabs. Okay, maybe I'm caring a bit too much how this skyblock island looks already. But hey, these wooden slabs may be useful for something. You know what, with these wooden slabs, I think it's going to be worth making a little bridge in order to start building an area in which I want to have a tree farm. Obviously though, we do need to wait for this sapling to grow. So I decided it'd be worth just mining a load of cobblestone until... Yeah, I'm getting very bored of waiting for this tree to grow. So you know what, I'm just going to pick up this sapling and place a block of dirt here and hopefully it will grow. You know what, I should probably lower it by a block just in case. There we go, and place the sapling down and hope this will now grow. Okay, I've waited here for ages and the sapling for some reason still hasn't grown. This is getting really annoying. So you know what, I'm going to move it again. If I can actually pick it up. That would have ended so bad I didn't even realise. Alright, we'll just place a block of dirt. You know what, we'll go around here for now. Place a sapling in and hope this time that it will grow. And you know what, another thing whilst I'm waiting, I want to create some more sticks in order to quickly create a stone hoe and use those 3 seeds we got earlier and plant them down next to the water, as I'm already getting a little bit hungry and I could do with a bit of a source of food, as I doubt I'm going to be fighting any mobs soon to get any food. After that, I decided to replace the sapling somewhere else in hopes it would grow a bit more. Then I decided to mine some more cobblestone. And finally, we're now on day 3. The tree has finally grown. Now all I need to do is chop it down and just hope that I will get an extra sapling for the skyblock journey to completely begin. Let's really hope. Okay, we did get another sapling, that's good. We can plant that one right here and just hope we can get a couple more. Perfect, there's another one down here which we can obviously replant as well. It also looks like one of my pieces of wheat is fully grown, which is nice. And with all of this cobblestone I collected, I want to make some more slabs and extend the island a little bit further. With the island extended a little bit further, I want to use these dirt blocks here to start planting some more trees. And perfect, it looks like another bit of wheat has grown, which is very good as I'm starting to get very hungry. Also, now that we're on day 3, I have a really bad feeling phantoms will start to spawn, so I need to make sure I have something covering my head at all times during the night, as getting knocked off the island by a phantom would not be a fun way to die. Now that it is nighttime, I think it would be worth building a mob farm to get some basic mob drops. Later on we'll build a proper one, but for now I just need to build 24 blocks away from my island. Now that that's been done, I want to start by placing some more cobblestone around like this. But I'm going to build a wall up around like this in order so the mobs can't actually attack me. We are running out of cobblestone though, which is very annoying. So I guess we'll just extend it like that for now. And hopefully a few mobs will spawn and then we can kill them in the morning. And whilst I'm waiting, it's probably worth making a brand new stone pickaxe. It's now the next day and no mobs have spawned yet, which is probably a good thing as it gives me time to extend this bridge out and extend out the platform. So for that I want to create some more cobblestone slabs. And just to make sure I don't lose any saplings, I do want to extend out the path just a bit further. Just right underneath these leaves. And I mean, now I guess I can chop down this tree. Now that it's nighttime again and I've expanded the tree farm a little bit, some mobs have spawned, but what I want to do next is actually craft up a furnace, grab a couple of my logs, as I want to make some charcoal in order to make some torches. And you know what, I have just had an idea of how to get an infinite supply of charcoal. All I need is 3 logs, 3 sticks, and 1 piece of charcoal, then I can craft myself up a campfire. With a campfire, place it down, break it, and I get 2 bits of charcoal. And also, as it is turning day, it's probably worth trying to take out these mobs. What has even spawned? A couple of zombies, a couple of spiders, and what looks like a creeper as well. Or is that 2 creepers? It's 2 creepers. Oh, the spiders can get over, can't they? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. There we go. Our first mob has been taken out though. I should have probably waited until it turned day for these zombies to burn, but oh well. At least we can get some rotten flesh. Don't know what it's used for though. Probably not much. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, that could have ended much worse than I thought. Pick that rotten flesh up. Just try and get rid of the creepers. Lower them over here at least. Swipe of their feet. Oh, only one left. I think I knocked one in the void then. There we go, taking the creeper out. Run back on here. And just block the rest up for now. Oh, another tree's grown. Yeah, nice voice crack, Harry. Luckily, I did manage to get 3 bits of wheat, meaning we can create our first bit of bread and just eat that, so we have a little bit of hunger left. And I should probably chop down this oak tree as well. Next, I do want to craft up some torches in order to light up my island a little bit. So all I should need to do is place a top half slab and place a torch on top. As you probably noticed, I've done this entire video with shaders, and I want to know your opinion. Should I continue using shaders in this skyblock series, or should I switch back to the normal Minecraft textures and graphics? Personally though, for a series like skyblock, I think using shaders would be quite fun to do, as I never really use them in a normal vanilla world. Also, if you're wondering, I am using the complimentary unbound shaders, which I think makes the world look amazing. Anyway, it's now nighttime again, and I have extended the tree farm a bit further, as well as getting extra hungry, and I really hope just more wheat grows, so I am able to craft myself up some more bread. But what I have noticed is there is a skeleton over there, which is something that's actually going to be very useful. As in Minecraft, one of the items a skeleton drops is a bone, and with a bone, you can create bone meal, which is going to be very, very important. But honestly, I think the best thing to do will be to wait until it's daytime, as I don't think me, on 6.5 hearts, will be able to fight off 2 skeletons and what looks like a zombie as well. Yeah, that skeleton in gold armor is definitely going to be a little bit of a problem. Oh no, I've just noticed another problem. Phantoms have started to spawn. Why wasn't I hiding under here? Yeah, this might not end up going very well. So I'm just going to create as many slabs as possible. Oh no. Oh. Oh no. I did not expect them to be able to attack. Can I just block off as much as possible really quickly? I think I'm safe in here, but I also somewhat doubt it. Yeah, this is going to be terrifying. I decided it was probably best to just wait out the night so I don't get killed by a phantom or a zombie. And during that time, the skeletons also despawned. Yeah, so it looks like the skeletons have now despawned, which is very annoying. That zombie is burning though, which is good. What's left? A creeper. Alright, can I try and take out this creeper? Hopefully. I think just swiping at it shouldn't be too much of a problem. There we go. And I might as well grab this rotten flesh, as although it literally is just a rotten piece of meat, I might as well eat it to regenerate a bit of my hunger. Alright, luckily now I have healed up just a little bit. I've now spent a bit of time working on some more things in this world, as well as moving house, so if any audio sounds a bit weird, that's probably why. But during that time, I've managed to get a few more trees, which means a load more logs, loads of cobblestone, and I've also got 2 apples, which is definitely worth eating now, so we healed up a little bit more. It has also turned night, and it might be worth fighting a skeleton. I don't know. Okay, no. Can they shoot? Okay, yeah, they can definitely shoot. Maybe I'll have to wait until it turns day again. I don't know how long that's going to be, though. Oh, no. Phantoms have started spawning again. I'm literally on 2 hearts. I'm on half a heart. Yeah, this could end really bad if I'm not careful. And now I'm flooding everywhere. Oh, no. I might just have to hide here for the rest of the night. Yeah, this has gone really wrong. Luckily, the sun has now risen, meaning all the phantoms are starting to die. That also means the mobs over there have started to burn. Okay, it looks like there's a creeper. That's not going to be fun to deal with. Hopefully, I can just... Hopefully, there's a bone. That's all I need. Okay, it doesn't look like it. There's a bit of rotten flesh. Oh, I'm too terrified of doing this. Do we just break that? Oh, I can't even reach it. This is not going to end well. Kill the creeper as quick as possible. There we go. Okay, we've got a bit of rotten flesh, so we can hopefully heal more than half a heart. Because... being on half a heart sucks. Luckily, I am healing up slightly. Hopefully get to at least 2.5 hearts. That's for hope. Okay, 2 hearts. That's a little bit better. Just 2.5, that's all I want. Then I can actually survive somewhat, I guess. I don't think I will. I think I'm stuck on 2 hearts. Hopefully the trees hurry up and grow so I can try and get some more apples as well. That would be quite useful. You know what, in order to get some more food, it's probably worth, in certain places, just making some more farmland and planting down some more wheat seeds. At least then it somewhat speeds up the production. Alright, I've still not healed, but it looks like another tree has grown, so hopefully that means an extra apple. Because I could really do with healing up just a little bit more. Also, as you have probably noticed, there are a few islands off in the different directions. However, I don't plan on going to them yet. I think in the next episode, if this is a series, I will be going to at least one of them in order to get some food and maybe a brand new type of wood. And perfect, I got an apple, which means I can heal up just a little bit more. However, we do now have an infinite source of wood, an infinite source of stone, and we have survived, which means we've completed all 3 goals for this episode. So if you enjoyed today's video, make sure to subscribe and let me know down in the comments below what I should do next in this hardcore skyblock world. September was the month in which I uploaded the least amount of videos on my channel. At the time, I had just returned from my final year of school, and to be honest, I was really burnt out. Despite this, I found an amazing mod pack to test out. Minecraft Legacy Console Edition was one of the most popular versions of Minecraft. However, a few years ago it got discontinued in favour of Bedrock Edition. However, what if there was a way to play Legacy Console Edition with all of Minecraft's brand new features? Well, you can, with a Reconsole Edition mod pack for Minecraft Java Edition. Yes, this mod pack completely transforms Java Edition into console editions by retexturing everything, adding all the old UIs, and even retexturing all of the brand new items. So today I want to take a look at Minecraft Java Edition as if it was made by 4J Studios for console editions. And during this video I will be testing all of these features out in survival mode. But let's begin with the first thing you'll see when loading up this version, the menu screen. Obviously this is a mod pack, so it is done with loads of these mods, and the mod pack link will be in the description down below. But this is pretty much Legacy Console Edition. We've got the play game feature, which we'll take a look at in a bit, languages, exit game, but we've also got help and options where you can change a skin to loads of different skin packs. We've got skin pack 1, 2, 3, the birthday skin pack, Summer of Arcade, Battle and Beasts 2, Halloween Charity Skin Pack. We've got loads of skin packs with loads of really cool Legacy Console Edition skins. We've even got controls, and yes, you can actually play this with a controller, although I'm just going to be using keyboard because it is much easier for me to use. We can also go through settings. There's audio settings, we can turn the volumes up, as it's got all of the old Console Edition sounds. We can even put the music on. Game options, we've obviously got all of these, and this all just looks like Legacy Console Edition. Graphics we can obviously change. We've got the different brightnesses. We've got the gamma, which we'll keep at 50 for now. We've got a bunch of resource packs like the default look of Minecraft, the classic look of Minecraft. We've even got the old beta textures and even a dark mode. But I guess for now we can click play game and we can go onto the creative world screen. As before we do actually, we can take a look at all of these tutorial worlds, because you can play every single existing tutorial world, like the original one. There's one with Stampy's Lovely World. There's loads. But let's go create world. It'll load up this menu, and I guess let's create a creative world for now. We can name it obviously, change the resource pack if we want. I want to keep it on the classic look, and then we have all of these settings: default, super flat, large biomes, amplified, single biome, or modern or beta, which we'll take a look at in a bit. And we can just create a brand new world, which has the Legacy Console Edition creating a world screen with these really cool tips at the bottom, which I'm a massive fan of. And we can load in. And yeah, immediately, this doesn't really look like Java Edition. It almost seems like I am playing on an Xbox or a PlayStation or something like that. And if we open up the creative inventory, you'll begin to see all of the brand new blocks from all of the modern Minecraft updates, but they are retextured thanks to this Classic Edition resource pack. But this is all in the Legacy Console Edition UI, which is pretty interesting, and we'll take a look at it more in survival in a bit. Yeah, honestly, this is so cool. Obviously got the loud Minecraft music. But like, if we take a look at a couple of blocks, for example, even like Blackstone, like this is what Blackstone would look like if, I guess, if it was on Console Edition. Same with Tough. I think that looks really nice. One other noticeable thing is if I grab out a sword, we've got spam clicking. We don't have the old Java Edition combat, as that never existed. We've also got sword blocking, which is pretty cool. But yeah, we can actually just spam click, which is nice. Now if I create a nether portal and go straight through, you'll notice that even the nether is in the modern versions like it is in Java Edition. However, it's obviously got the old textures. One of my favourite features of this mod pack is all of the Console Edition sounds, like opening my inventory. And also the fact that I can fly around really fast, which you can't really do in normal vanilla Java Edition. But this mod pack, Reconsole, is honestly amazing if you love the look of Legacy Console Edition and wish you could experience it in 2024. Another pretty cool thing about this mod pack is the fact if I go to exit game, or leave my world, you can choose to exit without saving, or exit and save, which was one of the best parts about Console Edition, as If you made a mistake in building, you could just get rid of it by just leaving the world without saving. I think it's time to create a brand new hardcore world to experience what Legacy Console Edition would be like in hardcore Minecraft. But before I do, make sure to subscribe. Anyway, the only tweak I do want to make is setting the world type to modern or beta, as we have a beta terrain in modern versions of Minecraft. So let's create the brand new hardcore world. And here we are, we spawned in under some sort of cliff, I think. Yep, some beta terrain. Beta terrain is honestly really cool. And you will notice that there is things like copper ore, which is nice, although it didn't exist in beta Minecraft. As this also obviously adds all the new blocks and things into the game, just with the natural look of beta Minecraft, which honestly looks so nice. But we can start this world like we do every other Minecraft world by punching down a tree. You'll also begin to notice my hotbar sort of lifted up a bit like it is on Console Edition. We've got all the tooltips at the bottom, like E to open my inventory, X for crafting, and the mouse buttons. But we've also got Java Edition aspects, like we've got the subtitles. I can put the F3 menu on, but let's go into crafting, and we've obviously got the Legacy Console Edition version of crafting, which is a bit complicated to use if you're not used to it. You can craft some planks, craft a crafting table, get some sticks, go to the tools, create a pickaxe and an axe. You'll also notice that the axe does less damage, as it's not a main weapon like it would be in Java Edition. Although, luckily we can still two-shot cows, which is nice. So I guess let's take out a few animals just to get a bit of food. And then I guess we can continue, or start at least, to explore this Minecraft world. There's also some sheep, to be worth taking out. We can obviously spam click them as well, which is very nice. Loads of sugarcane with the old texture. I guess let's chop down some more trees as well. I guess for now we can go down into this little bit of cave and start mining up a bit of stone. You also begin to notice that the advancements sort of pop up in the top of the screen, which I think is quite nice. The chat's all the way up here, which is a bit weird, but it sort of makes sense. It's the only place I guess it can be. In the top left corner, we actually have a little paper doll, which is, you can see what my character's doing when it's running around or swinging its pickaxe. I think that looks nice. Oh, perfect. We found some coal. Might as well mine that. Now that I've collected a bit of cobblestone, I'll craft up a furnace. Craft up some sticks. We'll make a pickaxe, shovel, axe. We'll make a sword. And you know what? I want to make a few more sticks as we can scroll down and make a campfire, which is a very useful item early game. We can just place it here quickly as we gather some more resources and start smelting a bit of food. But obviously, I do want to be slightly cautious as it will turn night pretty soon and mobs are still quite deadly. But we might as well mine up this coal. And we can go into the crafting. And we'll actually be able to craft some torches. And another cool part about this mod pack is the fact we have dynamic light, which I know wasn't on Console Edition, but it just makes the game much nicer to play with. We've also got a zoom feature, which is always nice. Been very useful for making videos. There we go, we've got a bit of steak. But you know what? I want to feel more in the Legacy Console Edition feel. So I want to pause the game, help in options, change skin. We can go through any of these different skin packs to choose what skin I want to use. And I think that's a very specific one I do actually want to use. There we go, right here, the red panda skin. As this is one of the skins I used to use when I played Legacy Console Editions of Minecraft. Or when I used to play Bedrock Edition as well. Hopefully this will hurry up and cook. It's getting very boring waiting. But yeah, you'll begin to notice as well that skins from skin packs will actually have custom features on them. For example, this red panda skin actually has a tail on it, which I think looks really nice. Perfect, we got all our food. I think that was all of it. Guess we can chop down this tree and probably go exploring a little bit more. As this is beta terrain, you'll also notice that lots of biomes don't really spawn, as I don't even know what biome we're in right here. Some sort of plains biome, I'm guessing. We've got these snowy biomes over here, but I don't think we'll end up finding things like the cherry grove, biomes similar to that. Grab a bit more sugarcane. I don't know if it's worth going down into a cave just yet. Maybe just explore a little bit further for now. I don't even know if structures spawn on the surface. I don't know if we can find a village. Maybe we can, actually. I guess we could try and look for one. And despite this being Legacy Console Edition, we are able to swim, which is very nice. Are they some fish? They are. I think these are cod, right? Yeah, but they've just got the old fish texture. Oh, wow. Spam clicking makes killing fish in Minecraft so much easier. I've got kelp as well. Another cool thing about Legacy Console Edition is in the top right of the screen, you'll see that there's different, like, helpful hints and things that tell you about the blocks, which is pretty nice. Got a goat here. I don't think they drop anything, though. Just a bit of XP, so not very useful. We've got llamas. That's quite nice. Llamas can be tamed and ridden by using a lead. Llamas can be organized into long caravans and used to haul items. Anyway, I guess let's continue further into this snowy plains biome. Got some sweet berries here, which, wow, these actually look really cool. I love the texture of these. Place that flower back down. Pick up all the berries we can. Always a very good, useful early game source of food. But as I'm exploring, make sure to subscribe, but also let me know in the comments down below if you'd like to see me try and attempt a series on this. Maybe we could create a proper hardcore world and just play Legacy Console Edition. Would you be a fan of that? Let me know in the comments down below. Oh, that's a fox. That's pretty cool. Honestly, I don't know why, but swimming in this version seems so much quicker than it does in default Java edition. Oh, that's cool. We've got an azalea tree here. You know what? Maybe let's dig down below and hope we can find a lush cave. As then we can explore some caves, I guess. I honestly never really explore lush caves, so I'm pretty sure this is the right way to get down to them. Found some lapis. That's quite nice. Oh, some iron. Perfect. Which does drop raw iron, just with a different texture. We'll place some torches, as I know there's going to be gravel falling on top of me otherwise. There we go. Grab up the lapis. Guess continue digging down. Found some more iron, and it looks like some clay, so hopefully we're at some sort of lush cave. That would be quite nice. Alright, let's mine up this clay and keep digging. Hopefully we'll find some sort of cave. That would be nice. Oh, gravel falling on top of me again. Doesn't really look like we found a cave. What Y level are we at? 10. I'm pretty sure deep state does exist in this beta terrain. I'm not actually too sure, though. I'd assume so. Yeah. Okay, it does. Oh, and we're in a lush cave, which I'm pretty sure is just modern generation. Still looks really nice, though. Glowberries look interesting. That's what a drip leaf looks like. We can find an axolotl. That'd be nice. Oh, there we go. We can also swim in one block of water, which is nice. And also the dynamic lighting does get cut off as soon as we go underwater, which I think is actually quite a cool feature. Oh, we've got a deep dark down there. There's some diamonds as well. Nice. Okay, you know what? We'll set up a little crafting table, furnace station, smelt up our iron, and you know what? I think we'll have to... Oh, we don't have enough cobblestone. Luckily, I can mine some deep slate, though. So I'll create another furnace to cook up a bit of food, as it's going to be much more efficient than a campfire, to be honest. There we go. And just wait for all of this to smelt. Perfect, I've already got a bit of iron, and I think straight away, to be honest, I'm just going to make an iron pickaxe, and that'll be for best use of the iron. Got another bit. And, yeah, let's craft a shield. Although, I don't really want it in my offhand, as we won't be able to see as much, because we won't have dynamic lighting. It's quite useful, nonetheless. I guess let's just grab a water bucket, and we should be good to go. Alright, perfect, that's the 3 iron we need. We can mine up everything else. Where's bucket craft? There it is. We'll keep that chest here. It's just got some random items I don't really need. Is there any water nearby? I know I swam through some a minute ago. Oh, there's some. Perfect. Definitely get some blocks out of my hotbar. That'll be useful. Back down here, right? Ow. Yeah, looks like it. Let's slowly make our way down. Is that some iron? It is. I will mine up all the iron I do see. Maybe we could see if we could go to the Nether or find an ancient city. I think that would be quite nice as well. Haven't noticed many hostile mobs yet, if any. Okay, let's place our water bucket. Found some diamonds already, which is nice. How many? 4 at least. That's good. Oh, 5. Yeah, that's not too bad. Quite hard to see anything. More diamonds though, that's good. Let's mine all of these up. Oh, that's a zombie. Where is he though? Use a shield. It's gone so dark. Let's place a torch. Maybe it's just a deep dark that makes things seem so much darker. It's just all deep dark. Wow, this is actually quite terrifying. Anything around here? Bit of redstone. This is all quite scary. Okay, let's just jump down here. Maybe we could go to the Nether quickly. I think that might be worth it. I need to smelt up a bit more iron to get a flint and steel though. I don't have any flint. I can craft some in a minute though. Okay. Let's see how quickly I can make a portal. Like that. Perfect. Oh, let's forget. I think we moved those 2 blocks. Dirt like that. A hole there. Water like that. That. Okay, well, I've messed it up somehow. How do I do this best? Something like that, probably. I think we do something like that. I actually can't remember. There. Like that. Like that. Perfect. Just need our iron. Crafting table. Oh, we can't craft a flint and steel yet. But you know what? I'll craft up a pair of iron boots. Where's the gravel? There it is. Let's try and get a bit of flint. Perfect. I should now have a flint and steel, which is great. Light up the wall. How many diamonds we've got? We've got 10. What can we make? Okay, it might be worth having a diamond pickaxe. We'll craft a diamond sword. Is it worth making a bit of diamond armor? Probably not for now. I think we'll be good. Pick up a crafting table. Got loads of blocks. And I guess let's head straight into the nether. And experience it. I don't think it will be basic terrain. I think it will just be default Minecraft terrain in the nether. Okay, here we go. Yeah, it looks like we've got a crimson forest straight away. Oh, a fortress. That's perfect. Well, I'm not really trying to speedrun the game. That's quite interesting still. Okay, let's go along here. Oh my god, that could have been close. Travel along here. I assume piglins spawn. Just got to look out. I don't even know what they look like, to be honest. That's definitely a zombie pigman. Okay, there's a fortress. Oh, this is... Oh, that was such a bad idea. Oh, no. Oh. Yeah, that was really stupid of me. I don't know what I expected to happen there. But there we go. That was Legacy Console Edition on Java Edition in 2024. Let me know in the comments down below if you'd be interested in watching an entire series of this, where maybe I take on Console Edition in hardcore mode and try and beat the dragon. Would you be interested in that sort of series? Let me know in the comments down below, and make sure to subscribe for more. October was a massive month for my channel. I celebrated 5 years since the creation of the channel, celebrated my 18th birthday, and gained over 200 subscribers in 1 month. On the 2nd of October 2019, I decided to create a YouTube channel, unaware of the journey it would take. After 5 years and over 8,000 subscribers gained, I want to take a look back on my YouTube channel and everything that I have done. But first, let's check out some stats. Over the past 5 years on my YouTube channel, I have gained 1,660,298 views. And I have a total of 8,270 subscribers. And over the entire 5 years that I've been making YouTube videos, I've made $21.44. Now, whilst this may not feel like a lot of money, it doesn't really matter. I never started YouTube just to make money. I really wanted to do it just to create the best content possible. And to be honest, in these past 5 years, I'm pretty sure I've completed this goal. But that doesn't mean I'm going to stop anytime soon. In total, I have uploaded 705 videos. And speaking of videos, later on I want to check out some of my older videos by reacting to one of each year to see what has improved per year I've created content on YouTube. My most viewed regular YouTube video is I created my Dream Minecraft update, which we'll take a look at later on. And my most viewed YouTube short is getting one of the hardest 1.18 advancements. The oldest YouTube video that I uploaded is Dying in Minecraft is Sad, which was uploaded on the 2nd of October 2019, which we'll watch in a few minutes. And as of recording, my latest long-form video is Minecraft Legacy Console on Java Edition. And finally, my least viewed public video is All MLGs in Minecraft Part 2, which was posted on the 14th of March 2021. Yeah, I can really see why this got the least amount of views on my channel. It's just not a good video, is it? Now I wanted to take a look at some of my YouTube videos from each of the 5 years. After that, I want to go onto my Minecraft hardcore world in order to build a 5-year statue. But before we check out this video, make sure to subscribe, as I've already got 5 years of content for you to watch, and there's only going to be more in the future. So make sure to subscribe, and let's watch this video. So this is the first ever YouTube video I uploaded, called Dying in Minecraft is Sad. It was uploaded on the 2nd of October 2019, currently has 199 views, so I'm technically going to be the 200th view on this video. Let's check it out. So as you'll notice straight away, this is on Bedrock Edition, as I didn't have a laptop at the time to record videos. This is actually recorded as like a screen recording from my Xbox, after I died in Minecraft. Okay, so I throw an ender pearl, and what happens? I hit the side, and I fall straight into the void. Do I survive? No. Get stuck in the block, get stuck in the block again, and again. Throw a last ender pearl, and I died, and lost all my stuff in the void. I still remember that. And as the title says, Dying in Minecraft is Sad. Honestly, this isn't such a bad video. I know it's my first, and most YouTubers First videos are bad. Honestly though, this isn't such an awful video. Next up, we've got a video from 4 years ago in 2020. More specifically, the 21st of May 2020. This is titled I defeated 5 withers on hard mode. This thumbnail, yeah, it's not great to be honest. I'm pretty sure this is like a bed wall screenshot or something. It's an 8-minute video, so we won't watch all of it. But as you'll be able to see, it's just me in the end. And if we skip through, I've spawned in 5 withers. And do I end up defeating them? It looks like I do. Oh no, I'm about to die though. I have loads of totems. I sort of gave myself loads of this gear in creative just to fight 5 withers. Yeah, it's not that impressive. Like, Netherite didn't even exist at that time, which is pretty crazy. There we go. I managed to defeat 5 withers. It's not a great video, let's be honest. But it does feature my old skin. But overall, it's not a great video. I could definitely do better. It also has no commentary. It's an 8-minute video. I don't think many people watched it. How many views did it get? 43. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Now we're on to some good videos. The journey begins. Minecraft Let's Play Episode 1 from 2 years ago on the 30th of November 2021. This video currently has 155 views, and this was the start of my first ever Let's Play on this channel. So we'll start with a cool intro. It's very loud. This is really inspired off of a YouTuber called DallasMed65, who is probably my favourite YouTuber. So I just recorded these clips just to put and like compile at the beginning of an episode. I thought this was quite cool. Just some random like sort of shots of a Minecraft world. And it fades into this.
Welcome to the first episode of our 1.18 Let's Play world.
Yeah, I sound so high pitched. Oh my god. This is like less than 3 years ago as well. So what happened in this video? I think I just play a bit of Minecraft, like do what you normally would in episode 1.
I'm going to try and kill it with this pickaxe.
Yep,
I don't
try
want
and
to
kill a
break my
creeper.
axe.
Let's skip to this point. Oh, nice cut,
Honestly,
Harry. Let's see where we get to from here.
But I have now sorted everything
The house?
into this room now, so we've
Maybe
got
I should rebuild this
all
house
the
one day.
storage
Looks
in
like I've
these
got some
barrels.
storage. Overall, it's not an awful video. I can see why I didn't get too many views, so it's quite boring. An 18-minute video with minimal editing and everything like that. It's not the greatest video in the world. I'm glad I started this world. Honestly though, I do like the thumbnail. I think the thumbnail looks nice. Next up is a video titled Rags to Riches in Minecraft 1.19 Hardcore Episode 1, which was the start of my Minecraft Hardcore world, which is still going on today over 2 years ago. This video was uploaded on the 8th of June 2022, with now over 515 views. Let's check it out.
Today, we go from rags to riches in hardcore Minecraft.
Yeah, so my microphone sounds really bad with this. I'm really glad I've got this new one now, which I've had for almost 2 years. It's definitely improved my videos a lot.
I've been playing Minecraft for over 8 years,
but a
and
decent
I've
intro,
never really challenged my
but it does go on a bit, like
skipping
skipping on,
I didn't choose this,
and we're now in the
just
world
for a
at
village.
30 seconds. It's definitely a bit slow paced, but overall this video isn't too bad. I've seen it a couple times. Honestly, it's not the worst video in the world, and I'm glad I still have this hardcore world today. One YouTube video I did quickly want to mention is a video titled How I Got Full Netherite Armor. This video got 61 views and was uploaded on the 8th of January 2022. And this is what I like to consider like the sort of change in the style of content I made, as this is the first video in which I incorporated a brand new editing style. If we take a look at my channel before this, we have A Nether Adventure, Minecraft Let's Play Episode 5, Episode 4, 3, 2 and 1, and these are all much simpler videos, much more basic, very short videos, whereas after this video I did focus much more on making better thumbnails. Like this thumbnail here just looks awful, we got a really bad title text, whereas now these are much more sort of thumbnails you'll see on other types of videos or more popular videos. For example, how to find diamonds, or as a video that became my most popular for a very long time, but Warden has been added to Minecraft. I think that's a really nice thumbnail, and I think after that point these videos and thumbnails just got a lot better. And for the actual video, we can check it out.
Welcome back to episode 6 of the Survival Let's Play. In today's episode, I spent hours of my life.
Okay, so it doesn't seem too complex of a beginning, but if we skip for a little bit,
find a nether fortress,
I'm sort of talking through everything I do throughout this video. So if we go to this point,
4 stacks of cobble, and then I mined about a stack.
It's not me saying, whilst I'm mining this cobblestone, oh, I'm mining this cobblestone. It's like me talking over it as doing voiceovers, basically. Despite it being quite a short video, this is definitely the one video that really changed the way I make YouTube videos, and if anything, sort of changed the channel forever.
But I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Goodbye.
But honestly, I don't think it was an awful video. It's still alright, and I think its thumbnail's decent as well. Now we're on to my most viewed and best video from 2023. This is I created my dream Minecraft update It was uploaded on the 16th of December 2023 and currently has 13,504 views. This is the thumbnail, and honestly I think it's quite cool. I like the fact it showcases two different things that are part of the update. So if we watch the actual video, Minecraft is an amazing game. However, I believe that it can still be improved in many different ways. So straight away, 6 seconds in, I think that's a great intro, and it does continue a bit. I'm going to be creating the perfect Minecraft update using different mods and texture packs whilst completing 5 stages. So I already set out the plan of the video. I'm going to be using mods and texture packs, which already gets viewers interested. What mods and texture packs am I going to use? And then it shows 5 stages. And at the end, I will be testing out this update in survival. But then that bit, I'm going to be testing things out in survival. I think that's really good. Because if we skip through, there's a whole section at the end just for gameplay and survival of playing through the update. I think that's quite interesting and make viewers sort of watch on. I can see why this is my most viewed video. I think I've spent a lot of time editing it, and I really do like it. Next up, it's time for stage 2, where we're going to be looking at tweaked textures, as well as a couple of more mods. The first of which is vanilla tweaks, and with this, I added in. But yeah, honestly, I created my dream Minecraft update. It's probably one of my favourite videos I've ever made. And let me know in the comments down below, do you think I should do another one in the future? And for a video from this year, 2024, I've chosen Do Not Create a Brand New Minecraft World, with 3,451 views, uploaded on the 21st of May 2024. And honestly, I'm a massive fan of this thumbnail. This is actually very inspired off of a Mog Swamp thumbnail. And to be honest, I think the intro of this video is also very good. Do not create a brand new Minecraft world. Instead, you should have one world which you constantly play on, similar to my almost 2-year-old Minecraft hardcore world. So straight away, I think that's a good intro, because I'm telling people you shouldn't bother making a new world. And then I sort of showcase why. Because I've got that 2,000-day hardcore world. It's sort of providing evidence straight away. But this is a very simple video. It's just me flying around the hardcore world, answering different people's questions. And I've actually got a very similar video planned for this Thursday on my birthday. So if you want to ask me any questions, either leave them in the comments down below on this video, or go to the community post on my YouTube channel now, as I'll be answering a ton of different questions for my birthday. But there we go. These were some of my videos that I think have really helped to improve my channel within the past 5 years. Next, I want to log onto my Minecraft hardcore world to create a pretty cool statue. Alright, here we are inside my 2-year-old Minecraft hardcore world, and I want to gather a few resources in order to build this statue. Using Lightmatica, these are all of the blocks that I'm going to need, as well as all the stone, andesite and glow lichen I'm going to need. I also want to go to this crafting table with some cherry planks and just create a few cherry signs. Now that's done, I actually want to find a place that I'm able to build this statue, as it's quite big and I want it to be in a specific place in this world, but I don't actually know where yet. I guess maybe somewhere around here. I guess this works. Lots of statues are built in this world around here. We got this one here, a giant tree. There's a copper statue over there. There's a llama statue up there. And then there's also this candle one up here for hitting 8,000 subscribers. And if you want to help me hit 9,000 or 10,000 subscribers, make sure to subscribe. But to be honest, I think the perfect spot will be right here at the edge of my giant flower forest village. For context, it will go right here, and this is my main hardcore world over here. And I think it will definitely fit the area, as I definitely want to use this area more in the future, maybe extending the path down this way and creating a bigger village over here. But now that I've got all of the materials sorted out, I think it's time to actually build this statue. And there we go, here's the statue. Obviously this is a V representing 5 in Roman numerals. All that's left to do now is place down 3 signs. This statue is dedicated to 5 years of Harrydallama, from the 2nd of October 2019 to the 2nd of October 2024. All we need to add is a bit of glow ink and honeycomb on top. And there we go, we've got our brand new statue inside my 2-year-old Minecraft hardcore world. But there we go, that was 5 years of Harrydallama on YouTube. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more of me in the future, make sure to subscribe. And thank you for making this the best 5 years ever. In November, I really started to enjoy making videos again, and decided to attempt to create a netherite beacon in Minecraft Hardcore in 1 hour. Is it possible to build an entire netherite beacon in 1 hour? No, definitely not. For that I would need 164 netherite blocks or 5,904 blocks of ancient debris. However, how much ancient debris can I find? Well, I've got 1 hour on the clock and I aim to see how much netherite I can obtain within this time. Which is why I'm back in my 2,100 day Minecraft Hardcore world, attempting to find as much netherite possible in 1 hour. And luckily for this, I've got loads of fire resistance potions, adding up to a total of 59 minutes. But as I will be flying around the nether a lot, it basically adds up to an hour anyway. And yes, I did notice there was already 24 blocks of ancient debris in here. That's just from a previous netherite mining trip. But for now, I can just shove it in one of my shulker boxes, as we're starting from scratch. And the reason my skin's so grey is because I'm filming this near Halloween, and this is my Halloween skin. This video is probably out after Halloween though, so it doesn't really make much sense. But how am I actually planning to find all of this ancient debris? I've installed a mod and a resource pack which is going to assist me in finding as much netherite as possible in 1 hour. No fog allows me to get rid of the fog under the lava, and the blue netherite resource pack makes it easier to spot ancient debris. And I recently discovered this in an SB737 video, as he was trying to make an entire netherite beacon on the lifesteal SMP. But with a no fog mod, why do I need to see under lava? The reason why I'm using this method is because ancient debris cannot spawn in contact with air. However, as lava is not an air block, it means that a ton of ancient debris can actually spawn underneath the nether's lava. Now that that's been explained, I need to go into my ender chest and grab out my piglin protector golden helmet, as we are going into the nether and I really don't want to die to a piglin. I should probably also grab my shulker box with some of the fire resins inside. I've now also stocked up on a load of fireworks, as I'm definitely going to need them. But anyway, it's now time to head into the nether. And I've got a 1 hour timer. I'm going to start as soon as I head into the nether, as it's time to see how much ancient debris I can get in 1 hour. I'm now in the nether. The 1 hour timer has begun. Okay, straight away, I want to find where the lava pool is. I never go to the nether, but for some reason I built a massive arrow pointing over to it once. So it should be in this direction. Run through here. I could just fly, but it's a bit dangerous, and I want to save as many fireworks as possible. Let's drink our first fire resistance potion. Why is that taking so long to drink? Drink the first fire resistance potion. There we go. And I guess what we can do is just jump straight under the lava to see if we can spot any ancient debris. And you'll notice, because it will appear blue, there's a piece right there. Perfect. Mine this bit. And obviously the ancient debris does not burn under lava, so it's easy to pick up. Whereas everything else will burn. I think there was another bit. There's one bit. Any other? Oh, there's another bit right here. Perfect. Already on 2 bits. Any others around? Might as well dig around just a little bit for it. Fly over here. Where was the other bit we spotted? Only annoying thing about this is it looks a bit like gravel. That's, that must be where I've done netherite mining in the past. Okay. Fly around. Can we see any more? We're going into the basalt deltas, which isn't good, as it'll be much harder to spot. Luckily, there's another bit right here. We've already got 3 bits. This is the 4th. Perfect. That's 1 netherite ingot already. And we only need 36 ancient debris to make 1 netherite block. So it's not too bad. Okay. Basalt deltas maybe like pointless going into. Wow, there's a massive bedrock ravine here. That's quite cool. Oh, there's a bit. There's loads, actually. Maybe we could spend a bit of time in here. We are just going to have to use the elytra a little bit to fly around, I think. Place a block there. Perfect. Where was the other bit we saw? There it was. And yeah, this resource pack definitely helps out a lot. Pick this bit up. Any other bits around? Nope, doesn't look like it. Continue flying. Jump back under. Can we see any quickly? Oh, there's a bit. Landed really close to a bit. Slowly swim down. You know what? It's probably worth just having the netherite helmet on, just for a bit more protection in case our fire resistance does run out. I should probably also have one on the hotbar just in case. Perfect. That's our 8th bit already. We can get 2 ingots. Okay. Look around a bit. Can I spot any more? Doesn't look like it. I'll try and be very careful whilst flying under this lava, as I could possibly just fly straight into a wall and take a lot of damage, which I'm really not looking to have happen. Perfect though, we found another bit straight away. Any more below it? Okay, no, it doesn't look like it. Can we fly straight up here? We can, I guess. Let's go down here, poke our head in. Nope, doesn't look like it. I guess continue. Jump down here. Is that a bit there? Any other bits closer? No, doesn't look like it. But honestly, this is a really quick method to find loads straight away. It almost doesn't look like we're under lava until you like sort of see like random bits. Or basically you can see this lava sky basically. And the fact that we're on fire, that probably helps. Okay, doesn't look like it. Get out of our hole. Fly a bit more. Got to be very cautious on the timer of the fire resistance. Not looking to be burnt. Any ancient debris around? just spotting out for light blue. There's a bit right there. Maybe we fly above for a second and dive straight back in. Any more? Oh, there's a bit. Perfect. Oh, it's so slow. The elytra really doesn't help much. There we go. Go from the top. Perfect. Any other little bits around? Nope. Oh, 2 more bits there, though. Perfect. There we go. Oh, there is a third bit as well. How much are we up to? 14 already. That's really good. Okay, there's another bit right here. Just 1 bit. And what's the timer saying? We've got 54 minutes left. That's not too bad. Can we spot any others around? It might be worth like looking into these deep holes to see if there's any. How much fire resistance do we have left? 3 minutes. That's fine. Okay, there's another bit. Perfect. Any other bits around? Nope, doesn't look like it. I guess fly up quickly. Oh, that's what I was worried about. Okay. There's another bit. Any other bits? Can I see any more around here? It's all just gravel. Okay, there. Oh, there's another bit. There. Break this bit. Oh, another bit straight away. Perfect. Oh, this is going to be annoying. I guess we can build up. The fact that there's just so much ancient debris just underneath the nether in my Minecraft hardcore world, I would never have found otherwise. This is why, honestly, this is such a good method to use. Poke my head up here. Can I see any others? Nope. Oh, missed 2 bits here. Perfect. Oh, does this just go into another, like, netherite mine or something? Or is, oh no, this is all under lava. I'm not looking to get trapped in there, to be honest. Okay, start flying again. Oh, there's another bit. Any others? No, doesn't look like it. Slowly swim over to this bit. There we go. Oh, getting hit by gravel now. Let's just fly out for a second. Okay, we're all good. And perfect, we landed right by another bit. We've got a minute left on the fire resistance. I'll get ready to drink this other one in just a second. We are going to have to get back onto the surface at some point. One thing I've also realised is my elytra might run out of durability if I'm not careful. I think I've got a spare one in my ender chest though, so it shouldn't be too bad. Any other bits of ancient debris around? Can we spot any quickly? The thing is, I'm probably missing loads, but it doesn't really matter. I guess we can do a retake later. Already up to 24, which is good. Close to a block already, which is nice. Okay. Any other bits? Not that I can see. Fly over here, I guess. That looks like it's the most open. Out of the first stack of rockets. Can't see any more. Oh no, there's 2 bits here. Got 15 seconds left on the fire resistance. Oh no, it's going away without me. And I'm just going to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drink another one. Perfect. Back up to 8 minutes. Break this bit. This bit. Dig around. Can we see any other bits? Nope, doesn't look like it. Fly straight back up. Dive down here. Do a quick spin. And let's see how much we can get. Alright, so right now I have a stack and 4 ancient debris. My potion's about to run out. And on the clock we have 40 minutes remaining. So it's not too bad. Okay, what I do want to do though is make sure I've grabbed out a few more fire resistance potions. They're going to be very necessary. And I want to grab out my ender chest. Go into my fireworks shulker box. And just grab a few more stacks. Just so I'm fully prepared. Okay, my next fire resistance has now run out as well. So I'll put the shulker box back in the ender chest. And I guess drink this next fire resistance potion. And let's jump back into the lava. I've also noticed there's a treasure bastion here. And I don't know if I've raided it yet. So maybe we could poke underneath and see. Because to be fair, they do often have some ancient debris or netherite in them. Oh, this is terrifying though. I avidly avoid bastions because they're so strong and like deadly. Or like the mobs are inside, or at least. Okay. Can we look up? Okay. Oh, it looks like we have raided it before, to be fair. Yeah, there's books and paper in there. Alright. Let's just see if we can spot any more ancient debris. If I can get my bearings back, that is. Perfect, spotted another bit. Oh, and another bit down there already. I've also just had before, if I need to repair my elytra, all I need to do is get out my fortune pickaxe, hold it in my offhand, and just mine a little bit of quartz. Luckily they're not too damaged though, so it shouldn't matter too much. This is also slightly slowing down the rate at which I can find netherite. So I do want to head straight back into the lava and continue searching.
Hacia la felicidad.
Just had a heart attack because my fire resistance potion ran out. Luckily we didn't take too much damage though. That did terrify me though. How much time do we have left? We've got 31 minutes. That's not too bad. And I've got a stack and 25 netherite. That's pretty good. I'll make quite a few ingots. And just 2 blocks. So not even enough to make a first layer of a netherite beacon. But as I did say in the intro, obviously making an entire netherite beacon in 1 hour from mining ancient debris is pretty much impossible.
En el ahora quiero estar. La vida es lo que se.
And whilst I'm mining all of this ancient debris, make sure to subscribe, as I want to see how many subscribers I can be on by the end of the year. And with one of these pieces mined up, I've now got 2 stacks of ancient debris. And luckily there was 2 more bits here. And what's the time left? And we've still got about 20 minutes, which isn't too bad. Alright, fly through this bit of basalt delta. Not really interested in searching those, they're just a bit too dangerous. Okay, luckily we can place a block here. Mine this bit. Oh, another bit, luckily. Any other bits? No, doesn't look like it. Guess continue flying. I guess have a look over the basalt delta, but if we can't find anything, no point staying around. It's hard to tell if I've been here already. No, it doesn't look like it. There's another bit right here. Perfect. That means all of that area should hopefully be unexplored. Okay, that was just the only bit. Continue flying. Can I find any more? Nope, doesn't look like it. In this ravine, it looks like there would be a bit. Oh, I have been here before. I actually don't know where I am. Is it safe to poke our head out here? Yeah. Okay. Oh, we were over here earlier, I think. Yeah, that's where we flew from. Can we go somewhere over this direction then? And I guess whilst I am flying around a load, I can put the elytra in the offhand and just heal it up a little bit. There we go. Also, yes, I am now filming this on Halloween. That's why there are pumpkin zombie pigmen everywhere. I could probably capture some of them, but I don't really need them for now. On to finding another lava pool. I guess we can just go straight here. Any around? No, doesn't look like it. Any more? Doesn't look like it. Where are we now? Okay. I guess go around this way. Oh, missed a ghast. There we go. Fly down here. So I've got to spam fireworks a bit just to be able to move under here. Any more ancient debris? Doesn't really look like it. Is that another dead end? I think it is. That's quite annoying. Any down here? There's a bit. Perfect. Perfect. It looks like there's another massive lava pool over here. Let's just jump straight under. See if I can spot any straight away. There's a bit. Perfect. Fly straight into it. Mine it up. Hopefully there's a couple more bits around it. Nope, doesn't look like it. Continue flying, I guess. Any more? Any more? Any more? How long on fire rise? 30 seconds. Got to keep a big eye on it. Not looking to burn in lava today. Oh, there's a pit. Perfect. Fly down here. These ones are always annoying, but luckily I can just place a couple of blocks to stand on. Mine up. Oh, there's another bit behind it. Perfect. Any other bits? Nope, doesn't look like it. How long left on the fire res? 10 seconds. I'm going to try my best not to waste any of the fire res. Okay, perfect. Found another bit. And it's about to go. Drink another fire resistance. We've now only got 1 left. About 16 minutes in total left. And how long do we have left on the timer? 15 minutes. Okay, perfect. Mine this other bit. Break any more? Okay, no, it doesn't look like it. I guess I'll continue hunting. Oh, found a bit already. And we're now onto the final fire resistance potion with 7 minutes left. Okay, so we've got loads of time. I'm currently on 2 stacks and 41. Let's see if we can get up to a final stack. So at least we've got 3 stacks of ancient debris. I think that'll be good enough. Alright, I now have about 3 minutes left, and I'm currently on 2 stacks and 60 ancient debris. So I need to find 4 more before the timer runs out. Is it possible? I really hope so. I guess just fly around as best as I can. There's like literally no areas left. Unless we do... Oh, perfect. There's one. It is in the Battle Delta, but it won't matter too much. It's just a bit more difficult to fly through quickly. One. Doesn't look like there's another bit. Fly up. Can I spot any quickly? Oh, yeah. I wish I had gone through the Battle Delta. This is really bad. I literally can't see any at all. Okay. Fly around. Going to this bit. Have I been here yet? Check down all the ravines. Nope. There's a bit right there. Perfect. Is there going to be one bit? It looks like it. We've got 2 bits of ancient debris left. There's a bit. There's a bit. There's a bit. Oh. There we go. Break open the Battle Delta. There's another bit. Perfect. We're now up to 3 stacks of ancient debris. That might be the most I've ever had on me at one time in survival. Can we spot any more quickly, though? No, it looks like just going into Battle Delta, which I really want to avoid. I do not like going through Battle Deltas. Okay. I'm in more Battle Delta. How long do we have left on the timer? 1:30. Okay. There's some wither skeletons up there. That's not important right now, though. Any more ancient debris? Come on. Just a couple bits more would be nice. Any more bits? Doesn't really look like it. Down here at all? Doesn't look like it. Anywhere? Ancient debris, are you anywhere? Any left? Come on. My fire resistance only got a minute left as well. How far out in the nether are we? Oh, less than 1,000 blocks. It's not too bad. Okay, it doesn't look like there is any more ancient debris around. How long do we have left on the timer? 49 seconds. Any round by... Oh, that's a wall. I've only got like 30 fireworks left as well. So I've got to be quite careful. Any around the corner? Oh, another big bit of nether. There's some. Perfect. Let's just land straight on top of them. 1, 2. Is there another bit? Nope. If we get 2 more bits, it's an extra ingot. Any more? Come on. No, doesn't look like it. Okay, it's up. Pause the game. Stop the timer. And in 1 hour, I managed to get 3 stacks and 2 ancient debris. And now I'm about to fall and burn in the lava if I'm not careful. So let's just fly around. Okay, let's land up here in the warped forest quickly. And straight away, I want to grab out some more fireworks. And yeah, I'm definitely going to need to AFK my mob farm a bit longer. I'm literally out of gunpowder now. But a stack and a bit of rockets should be fine to get home, though. And we actually passed the gold farm along the way home, which is probably quite useful to go to quickly, as I could do with repairing my elytra a bit. And I might as well repair the rest of my tools. Oh, we could probably get some gold as well to make all of the netherite ingots. And perfect. We're now back in my main nether hub. So let's just go through one of these portals. And I guess I can smelt all of this ancient debris. Let's just add a little bit more fuel to the auto smelter. And then chuck in the 3 stacks and 2 ancient debris that I managed to get. That's honestly so cool. And let's just smelt all of it, I guess. Perfect. It looks like it's all smelted now. So we can get out our 3 stacks and 2 netherite scraps. And all I now need to do is combine this all with gold to make a total of 48 netherite ingots, which we managed to obtain in 1 hour. Okay, I'm not going to really throw them around because I could lose one, and these are quite valuable. How many blocks does that make, though? A total of 5. That's not too bad. 5 netherite blocks at once is probably the most I've ever had, to be honest. Yeah, that is pretty cool. So, to answer the question, can you make an entire netherite beacon in 1 hour? No. How much ancient debris can you get in an hour? Around 3 stacks, I reckon. Could it be possible to make a layer 1 netherite beacon? For that, you would need 9 blocks. I don't know how possible that is. Maybe we could try it again in the future. But I'm very happy with these 5 netherite blocks. And finally, what am I going to use these for? Okay, I'll be honest. I'm probably going to build with them or something. They just do look amazing. And I don't really need any more netherite tools or armor right now. But I don't know. If you have any ideas of what I could do with it, let me know in the comments down below. And should I attempt to actually get an entire netherite beacon? If you think so, make sure to subscribe. And finally, we're in December. This is by far the best month I've ever had on my channel, gaining over 900 subscribers, uploading 2 shorts a day, and 2 or 3 long form videos per week. Minecraft also released its newest update, The Garden Awakens, which I decided to explore within my Minecraft article world. Minecraft 1.21.4, the Garden Awakens update, has just released, and I want to explore the pale gardens inside of my Minecraft article world. But there's something I want to get done in my 2-year-old Minecraft article world first. I've been playing in this world on 1.21 since the release of that update back in June. I haven't updated to 1.21.2, 0.3, or even 0.4, which is now out. So I want to actually craft some bundles for the first time. And for that, I'm going to need some leather, so I really hope I have some in my storage system. What's happened to that Enderman's head? Why? Yeah, all the mods haven't properly updated yet. For some reason, that Enderman head is really... Yeah, I'm confused. Anyway, mob drops. Do I have any leather? I've got some string, that's good. And we do unlock a bundle recipe. Wow, 1 piece of leather. I should probably get a little bit more. And luckily for me, if I head into the nether, I've actually got a hoglin farm, which should have a bunch of leather already inside, I hope. I haven't checked in a while. And it looks like... Okay, perfect. Yeah, I've got a stack of leather. That's great. I'll leave that one behind. So now we can make a bunch of bundles. That zombie also looks like it's broken. Maybe it's because Fresh Animations hasn't actually updated yet. So maybe I shouldn't be using it for now. Anyway, I've now got all of this leather, so we'll make 8 bundles for now. And I crafted like that. Perfect, we've got bundles for the first time in my Minecraft article world. And genuinely, I feel like these are going to be very useful, especially in organising all of my shulker boxes inside my ender chest, which I should do now. That's right, before I start exploring the brand new pale garden biome to collect every new block and defeat the creaking, I want to organise my shulker boxes with the brand new bundles. Whilst I didn't fill up many shulker boxes, I'm glad that I have started organising them a little bit more with these brand new bundles. And you know what, as I explore the pale garden, I'll bring one of them with me. But before I head off to this pale garden biome, there's one more thing that needs to happen. You need to make sure to subscribe, as I'll be catching 5 fish for every brand new subscriber that I get in the month of December, as well as transforming this entire jungle island into a custom fishing village. Also, I really appreciate all of the recent support we've had on this channel. I've gained so many subscribers in the last few days even, and I just really appreciate all of the support. And I want to see how many subscribers we can be on by the end of the year. Anyway, let's now head over to a pale garden biome. And using Zero's minimap, I know exactly where to go. This is where I am here, where the red arrow is, and I want to head all the way down, past this snow biome here, to where I'm pretty sure a pale garden will be. As I have already reset a few chunks in this article world to make a pale garden appear a bit closer to my base, otherwise I'll be travelling thousands of blocks, which I really don't want to do. To be honest, I'm really annoyed it's just turned day, more specifically day 2231, as I want to explore the pale garden for the first time at night time in order to take on the creaking. So I might have to wait for a little bit, but it shouldn't matter too much. But to be fair, I do need to go there in the daytime anyway to collect one of the brand new items, the eye blossom, as there are 2 different forms, the open and the closed. The open one only spawns during the day, and the closed will only appear at night. Also, am I the only person who just doesn't like snow biomes? I think the transition between, like, this here, a plains biome into a snow biome is just awful. Like, it's just such a harsh cutoff. If we look at the map, it just looks awful. Like, there's just a massive circular plain. So mountains don't look so bad. But this circular sort of snow biome just looks awful compared to just the rest of the green world. I'm just really not a fan of it. You can always tell when you're loading in new chunks within a Minecraft world, as the game just becomes much laggier and the chunks just are so slow to load. Anyway, we've got a ruined portal here. Oh my god, we got a god apple. Oh wow, that's amazing. Surprised I've never found this one before. It's just in the middle of nowhere. That's amazing, we got a god apple, which has actually changed rarity in one of the newest updates. It's now got a blue text rather than a purple, but wow, we managed to find our 17th god apple in this world. Actually, no, it's the 18th technically, as I've eaten one before. That's still really cool. I wasn't even paying attention when I was flying, but we've just found a pale garden, which is actually quite cool. It's not that big. Oh wait, no, it expands over there. Oh, there we go. We've got the adventuring time advancement again. That's amazing. Okay, wow, yeah, this pale garden's massive. We're gonna have to wait until nighttime. We've got a few minutes to wait, but I'll wait until nighttime and then we can explore this brand new pale garden biome. Even just looking at it from a distance, this biome is so cool. I'm a massive fan of this brand new update, to be honest. I know lots of people are criticizing it, especially the tree formations, but I'm actually a really big fan of this whole update. And I can't wait to explore this biome. Once the sun actually sets, that is. You can tell that I've had some time to waste, as I've just built up a pale garden watch hut on the top of a mountain, looking over the pale garden. But now it's turned nighttime, it's time to explore this brand new biome. I guess what I'll do is just fly in and hopefully a creaking will spawn. That'll be quite useful. Let's go in though. Oh, perfect, a creaking straight away. The newest mob. Okay, I definitely want some screenshots of that. That's really cool to see. So if I look away, he's come to attack me. Obviously, he won't die if you hit him, but he will point towards where the creaking heart is. Keep doing it. It's right here, apparently. Alright. Yeah, so even if you shoot him with an arrow, nothing happens. But that spawned. That's our first resin clump. And to be honest, as this creaking can't really do much to me, I might as well just keep hunting him for a second to get a few more resin clumps. There we go, already up to 4. Also, can I pick this hanging moss up with Silk Touch? Oh, perfect, it looks like I can. That's going to be great for decoration. Anyway, want to grab some more resin clumps. Oh, loads of spawning around this tree. Is that creeper I just saw? Where is he? Yeah, right there. Perfect. Try and get rid of any other mobs around. Alright. And I guess I'll pick up these clumps. Yeah, 15 should be good for now. Stop hitting me. Cut it out. And where's this creaking heart? It was in here somewhere. So just jump up. Got the pale wood for the first time. And here it is, the creaking heart. I'm going to just mine it with my Silk Touch pickaxe, because I was an idiot and didn't have a Silk Touch axe on me. So just mine this very slowly. Should get some XP though, which will be good. Hopefully. Come on, finally break. Come on. Oh, it's taking so long. There we go. And the creaking dies, and we get the Monsters Hunted advancement again for defeating every hostile mob within Minecraft. I'll also just place all these logs back, because I'd rather chop down a different tree. Oh, perfect. A bit more resin. Any other bits? No, it doesn't look like it. But we've got a creaking heart. That's such a cool block. Just realized I'm going to have to pick it up again. That's going to be so annoying. Oh, go away, zombies. Go away. Go away. Go away. And you know what? I think I might have a Silk Touch axe in my... Oh, carrot. I think I might have a Silk Touch axe in my ender chest, which will probably be useful to grab out. Do I? Yeah, the mushroom slicer, which is also bane of arthropods 5, so I don't really want to just carry that axe on me, as a sharpness axe is very useful. Anyway, creaking heart. Pick it up. That takes ages to mine. And perfect, we found the next item, eye blossoms. These ones are the open ones. Might as well just grab these. Also, use a bundle. Pick up that creaking heart, as that's the first one we found. There we go. 12. And obviously we could turn these into the closed ones once it turns daytime. What next? I guess what we could do is just start chopping down the trees. Actually, I want to grab some of this pale moss. It's going to be such a useful block and decoration. So we'll grab a bunch. But I've actually got a moss farm back on my base, so I might as well grab a bit and then use the rest at the moss farm. Just get an infinite amount. There we go. I guess. Fly up. I want to sort of find a tree by itself. Yeah, this one will work. Get the axe out. Oh no, get the hoe out rather. As I want to pick up all of the leaves from this one. As these are going to be such cool decoration, especially for custom trees. There we go. Just grab all these pale leaves. Then we can collect a bunch of pale logs as well. And the reason why I want to collect a load of this pale wood is because with my new fishing village I'm building, and remember, every subscriber I get, I'll catch 5 more fish. I want to use some pale wood as part of the designs for some of the houses. So collecting as much of it now would be very useful. Although I could do with some saplings as well. It was a really condensed forest. Oh, some more eye blossoms. Definitely take those as well. I haven't seen another creaking yet though. Oh no, that's a skeleton. Block my shield. There we go. Let's see. Actually, we can craft some bone meal and bone meal the ground and it should spawn. Yeah, perfect. Some eye blossoms. That's really good. Go away. Go away. Oh, we can make some more. Oh, that looks like a creaking. Where are you spawning from, sir? Where? That one, there. Okay. I always forget you can't kill them. Okay, in this tree, jump up. Dig inside. I might as well just break this one. And we get some resin clumps. We also kill it. Go away, zombie. Go away, spider. Just skeleton nearby. Yeah, hiding behind a tree. Oh, I've just stripped the log, but honestly, that is one of my new favourite blocks. So I'll definitely take it. And as it's now turned daytime, that means I can pick up the next new flower. The closed eye blossom, which is actually one of the first sources of grey dye in the game. And I'll pick up a couple more. Oh, there's another. And yeah, these are going to be such great decoration. In fact, later on in today's video, I want to build a field out of them. As in my hardcore world, I've got fields of most of the flowers in the game now, I think. So I might as well continue by adding to it. Anyway, do I have any more saplings? Third one. Do I have some in my shulker box? Okay, yeah, I do. Might as well just see if I can get a couple more. But that's basically it, though. Oh, that's a silk touch axe. Did not mean to do that. But that's then pretty much it, I think, from the Pale Garden already. But at least we've got some really cool new blocks to decorate with. That's what I'm really excited for. Especially these brand new hanging moss blocks. I think these are going to look so cool in my builds. And I'm pretty sure you can bone meal them to get an infinite amount as well. So I definitely will be building a farm for them in the future. But just flying around, this biome is so cool. I'm really glad they've added this into the game. It adds a really nice sort of contrast to pre-existing biomes, as there's not really anything pale like this in the game. Anyway, I'll mark down the coordinates and I'll head back to base in order to test out all of these brand new features and items and blocks. Just realised there's a bunch of dogs in my nether, and I do actually know the reason why. That's for a video which was supposed to be out by now, but it's going to be out in the next couple of weeks or so. I've actually worked on 2 hardcore videos over the month of December. However, they're much longer videos. They'll probably be around an hour each, at least. So that's why I haven't uploaded them yet, because they're just going to take so long to edit. That's a little spoiler alert over there, if you can see. I'm not going to spoil much more than that. But that'll be in a future video. This one's just a quick video exploring all the brand new features of the Pale Garden. And now I actually do want to just test out all the new blocks and stuff. So where's best to do it? Well, over there would be, but I don't really want to show off all of the things I've built. Yeah, I guess I'll do it in my industrial district. And I guess we can take a look at all of the stuff we've got. So loads of pale moss, which I want to take down and farm quickly. We've also got the open and the closed eye blossoms. These are really cool. That's going to close, isn't it? I think that's how it works. So we won't wait for that to happen, as I do want to decorate with these. The pale oak leaves. Yeah, these are so cool. I wish they were a little bit whiter. They are quite grey, which is annoying. Otherwise, I would have loved to build some sort of like custom snowy sort of Christmas trees with them. Got with resin clumps, which are honestly such cool blocks. Like, it just adds that effect to the ground, which I think looks really nice. I think that could work really well with some fallen leaves design in like an autumnal build. We've also got our pale oak logs, obviously. Got some pale oak saplings, which we'll use in a bit. What I want to do is head over to a crafting table and craft up my first block of resin, which is another amazing block, as it's an instant mine block, which is so nice. And as I just unlocked that recipe, we were actually able to craft up a creaking heart. I've put the other one away in my ender chest, as that's the first creaking heart, so I kind of want to keep that to itself. And to actually spawn in a creaking, all you need to do is place a pale oak log, a creaking heart, and another one on top, and it will glow. We just need to wait for it to turn nighttime again. I guess whilst we're waiting, we can fly down to where my moss farm is, wherever that entrance is. It's right there. Go through this door. I guess, yeah, for now, might as well just break the moss block, replace it with pale moss, turn this farm on, and oh, the collection system's obviously not sorted out, is it? We can just replace that with pale moss, I guess, for now. Oh, that's moss. Oh, I'm really bad at this. And now it's bone meal and seeds coming in. Yeah, do something a bit like that. Like that. And then, I guess, get rid of all of these for the carpets. Yeah, something like that should work. And I might as well just leave this on for a bit, just to see how much pale moss we can get. I'll also restock it with a little bit of bone meal as well, just so we get a lot more. As honestly, I think I will be decorating with this a lot, as it will work really nice with stone. Also, the carpets look really good. Oh, and I've broken it. I think that shouldn't matter, right? I should replace it itself. Maybe not. Maybe I've just broken the farm. Okay, I think that's fixed it. Let's leave the area in case I break anything else. And I guess there might be a creaking up here, actually. Oh, it is. Hey, Mr. Creaking. If I look away, yeah, he comes to attack me. I can just punch him. And I'll spawn in some resin clumps. Punch him again. Spawn some more. Punch him a few more times. Spawn some more. Oh, there's one up there. Can't actually reach. But I guess we can just do this constantly. Just hit him a load of times. Spawn him with resin clumps. And I guess when he gets annoying, I can try and find my silk touch axe, which I put away, in order to just break the creaking heart like this. Which won't drop XP this time, as I did spawn it myself. Oh, its death animation is so cool. Can we spawn another one? Oh, we can. Let's get it to run over to me. Can I block it with a shield at all? No, I think it changes too quick. Break a couple more resin clumps, and I'll break it with the axe. Such cool death animation. Okay. We can pick up this and clear it all up. But honestly, that's such an amazing feature. Don't worry, I'll make sure to turn off my moss farm, as I don't really want to be overrun by it. I'll pick up these last few bits of carpet and seeds and whatever. Just chuck them in the water stream like that. And yeah, we've already got loads, which is great. And honestly, I can definitely see myself building with all of these brand new blocks in the future. Especially this pale wood. I think that's going to work so well in my new fishing village. What I now want to do is grab the saplings and some bone meal. Yeah, I guess there's no consequences in bone meal on a tree here. There we go. And now I guess I can just chop it all down. And then yeah, I'll get some more saplings from it as well, which will be good. Anyway, one last thing I want to do today is build an eye blossom field, which I want to do on my brand new jungle island. For that though, I do want to collect some jungle leaves first. And to be honest, I really hope I have enough eye blossoms, as I've only got 45. So I might need to head back to the Pale Garden later on. And I guess I might as well just land on top of this tree and grab a bunch of jungle leaves. And now that I've got all of these leaves, I guess I'll find somewhere to build this field. I actually don't really know. I've not really planned out where any of the buildings are going to go. Except for one right there, which I've shown off in some YouTube shorts already, so you can check that out now. But I think I want to build here, so I guess a field could go, because these are all paths. I guess I'll add the first field along here. Yeah, something like this maybe. Run along, placing a bunch of jungle leaves. Yeah, something like this should work. Now that the leaves have been added in, I want to head over to this barrel and grab out my rooted dirt chocolate box. I've got my coarse dirt chocolate box inside my ender chest, as I want to build a coarse dirt floor for the eye blossoms to stand on. Although they're flowers, so they don't really stand. To be placed on, yeah, that makes more sense. And I'll also pick up all the pieces of grass and ferns inside as well, just because they'll be useful for decorations elsewhere on this jungle island. Anyway, it's time to add in some coarse dirt. Now with all of the coarse dirt added in, I want to go through adding in some rooted dirt. With the rooted dirt strips now in, I can finally add in all of the eye blossoms. And there we go, that's the first eye blossom field added into my Minecraft hardcore world. And honestly, I think it looks really nice. And obviously, these have all now closed, but as soon as it turns nighttime, they should all open up and add a really cool subtle glowing effect, although it doesn't actually give off any light. And I also think that's a good first field for this jungle island, which I'll definitely be adding more fields in as well. I've got a couple of ideas for that. And I'll probably end up heading over to the Pale Garden anyway, to get some more flowers in order to add more decorations and more fields across my hardcore world, as I love adding fields into this Minecraft world. And as the sun is setting, I want to head back over to this eye blossom field in order to watch them all become open form. Oh yeah, there we go, and they're opening really quickly. And yeah, I think these look really cool. But anyway, if you enjoyed today's video, make sure to subscribe, as remember, I'll be catching 5 fish for every brand new subscriber that I get in the month of December. As well as this, I'll be turning this entire jungle island into a custom fishing village, so make sure to subscribe so you can see the end results. And let me know in the comments down below, what are your thoughts on this brand new Minecraft update? Me personally, I'm a massive fan. Make sure to subscribe. But there we go, these were my favourite videos in 2024. What was your favourite video this year? Make sure to subscribe, as I believe that 2025 will be the best year yet.